Okay, so it is currently about 10 p.m. Wednesday night, the November 17th. Just finishing up some packing stuff before heading out tomorrow morning. So we got two bags here. One is a personal item and one is the carry-on to be stowed up ahead. I've got clothes here for 5 days, some light reading for the plane, toiletries of course. I've got 3 boxes here. 2 for Aaron and 1 for Jess. I've got some assorted sleeves just for emergencies, spare batteries for the camera. Over here in my carry-on, or my personal item, I've got all my magic stuff that I'm actually be taking to the event. So I've got my tube with my playmat in it here. I decided against the Card Kingdom one over there that has all of like the indicated zones and everything, and went instead for the nice GP one I found. I was given at the Channel Fireball Lost and Found. I've got 4 commander decks in here. You can see underneath that. All of which I built myself, and no precons in this one. I've got a Pauper deck that I did net deck. I've got one constructed Digimon deck that I made, and 2 slightly enhanced starter decks, and my my draft box. In the side pockets here, I've got my Digimon trade stuff, as well as down the bottom there's a bag of dice. And in here is my trade binder with all my rares and stuff. And up in this top pocket, I've got a spin down life counter that I sort of cannibalized from my Arch Enemy set. So I'll be bringing that along. I'll also be taking my Switch, which is currently docked and charging, plus the bag over here. And I've also got a couple of different items charging currently for the trip. I've got a portable charger power bank there, and a Bluetooth set of headphones that are stylishly designed as Sony Walkmans. That's a cat right there. It's really the only things left to do at this point is some last little bit of laundry, and then to shave myself up and get beautiful for the trip. Alright, it is now about 6 a.m. Thursday the 18th. As you can see, I am shaved and showered. Pretty much all packed and ready to go. I'm going to head out to the airport in about half an hour, more or less. Sipping some delicious Death Wish coffee. Plan for the day. Airport by 7:30, on board by 9 o'clock, in Vegas by about 12:30, and do my best to check in from there.
There we are.
Alright, so it is now about 6:45 in the morning, on our way to the airport. I've got Megan here in the car with me. Say hello to the folks at home, Megan.
Hello.
So Megan is going to be taking my car very carefully back home after dropping me off. And then on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, she will very carefully come and get me. Heading to the airport now. We're going to be there in about 20 minutes or so. It's still kind of dark out because we are in the depths of mid-August, or no, mid-autumn and beginning of winter. So it's going to be dark for a while still. It'll be sunny for about 4 hours, I think, and then it'll go to instant darkness after that. But we're heading to the airport now. Flight takes off at about 9:58 or something like that. So I'll have about 2.5, 3 hours to sort of get myself through TSA, get something to eat, and relax a little bit. And we'll see where we go from there. I need to merge lanes. Did that. Okay, cool. We succeeded. I gotta do it one more time. I need people to speed up and slow down. Okay. So we'll do our best to get there safely without incident. Good. Alright, so here we are at the Seattle airport. It is now just a little bit before 8 o'clock. Flight does not board until about 9:58, as I said before. So we got about 2 hours, hour and a half to kill. I think it boards at 9:10, takes off at 9:50, something like that. I think it's time to have some breakfast. Grab my second coffee for the day. Got a Pete's iced white mocha. And the world's toughest beef jerky. Alright, so we are now in Vegas properly. Didn't manage to get any footage of the Vegas airport because it was kind of hectic over there and things are a little nuts getting the Uber, but I'm here now at Circus. It is just about 1:50 currently. Check-in's not till 3 o'clock. I lost $20 on a roulette wheel in the casino here in Circus, and now I'm enjoying some Popeye's chicken for lunch. And in about an hour or so, I'm going to hope against hope that they're going to let me actually check in instead of waiting 10 hours for Ed and the others to get here. So we'll see how that goes.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you filming?
Yeah. It's for vlogging purposes. Me and Patrick are doing it.
Got it.
For fun.
You don't need to take your shoes off. You're fine. You're fine.
I know, but it's a force of habit. If I don't do it all the time, I'm never gonna do it. Hey. You want to go to Vegas?
Yeah, sure.
Could you imagine what would happen if they said no? Okay, we landed at the airport. I mean, we didn't land at the airport. I mean, well, we kind of did. It depends on your definition. Anyway, this is Oakland Airport. We've done a pre-check. We're here. We're just using the facilities before we get landing. It's really empty. Usually airports are much more packed, especially in the Bay Area. But you know, so it goes, right? We're getting there. It's gonna be good. We're at our gate now. I'm all sweaty because of anxiety. Yeah. If these are the seats on the plane, like if these are the sizes, then as long as nobody's next to me, I'm fine. If you're the person who's next to me, whoever you are, if you're ever seeing this, listen, man. It's Panda Express. That's what it is. That's how it goes. Also, I'm sorry. We boarded. We're early boarding. It's a tiny plane, but it's actually way more comfortable than I was expecting. So, yeah. See you in a couple hours. And we're here. Landed in Vegas. Whew. You can already see the, just right here. You walk in Vegas, it's like, hey, it's Vegas. You want to gamble? Is the money down? That's how it goes here. Sin City. Isn't it fun? At this point, I'm just waiting for Aaron and Jess. They're only 2 rows behind me, but you know how airplanes can go. Plus, they were nice enough to grab my carry-on. Bless those two. Love them to bits. I essentially just played Sonic 2 the entire time. Man, I'm real bad at that one. Not the game, the special stages, they're really bad. Well, I'm really bad at them. So that's how it goes. I only got like 3 of the emeralds with save states even. Ah, here they come. All right, Jess, first flight, what'd you think?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You carry
It's
on,
always
sir.
scary. Thank you very much. So Aaron,
What's up?
what did you think of Frontier?
You know, honestly, I was expecting it to be pretty garbage. No aspect of the actual fight was bad at all. The only thing that was like, really, was that they didn't have any complimentary soft drinks, which is such a standard in other fights, but we did pay way less than other things, so I guess I can't be that mad.
Yeah, I mean, it was way cheaper than the other options. That is very true.
I still got water.
Yeah, but I would absolutely do that again. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. As fun as the Las Vegas International Airport is,
For your protection and for those around you, the federal government has declared face coverings are mandatory at the airport. Please keep your mouth and nose covered. For your protection and for those around you, the federal government has declared face coverings are mandatory at the airport. Please keep your mouth and nose covered.
wear your mask, everybody. All right, let's go. We gotta go to Circus Circus. We're catching an Uber. Then tomorrow, Vegas. Pull out the really nice ultra-wide shot. You both seem very tired.
Nope, I'm actually pretty good. I'm just chill.
Tired of being on a bus.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being in the hotel room. I want to like lay down and just be like,
Take a sip
anymore.
and see if there's snacks available in Circus Circus.
Exactly.
At very least, pick up some peanuts on the ground.
Perfect. Circus.
Also, just as an aside, the ultra-wide on this is good because I have you both very clearly in frame. At where I'm pointing, it's actually super sweet.
Nice.
Oh, it's Patrick. What's up, Pat?
The elevators are set up. You actually need the room key to get up to the floor you're on.
So you need what?
You actually need the room key to get to the floor that you're
Okay,
on.
we got extra room keys, or we can go get our own?
We have 3. So that's one for you. You guys can share.
Yeah, well, sure. Want me to hold it, or do you want to hold it?
We're on the 16th floor.
Yeah, either way.
Okay.
They asked me if I wanted a high floor or a low floor. I said I didn't have a preference because I didn't know what they were asking about. They said we'll put you in the middle.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what floor are we on?
16.
Out of
16.
16, okay.
Yeah.
there are 30 floors.
That's very...
They're actually like separated floors. They started one way
Oh,
down.
that was... Oh, clean it up back. Stop carrying this stuff. Normalize it.
These go up to the 21st. The other ones go higher.
Okay.
possible.
I mean, they weren't like, they were definitely on the lower end of plane seat quality, but they weren't that bad.
I went to sleep for 30 minutes, and when I woke up, I was like, oh, I can't move.
Butt hurt.
My tailbone is in pieces.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly that bad for us. And I made some friends from Spain.
Cool. Did you use all of your very limited knowledge to still use Spanish to talk to them?
No, they spoke perfect English.
Well, that's very helpful then, isn't it?
Well, Spain is like stone's throw away from the other ones.
Yeah. Anything else in a standard hotel room? But
This is the world's most hotel room.
Oh, no, I'm not going to eat that. I'm sleeping in the safe.
What? You're sleeping in the what?
In the safe.
Okay.
I can squeeze. It won't be comfortable, but I can do it.
Just like all my Saturday nights.
Started playing Pokemon a little bit. Got annoyed that I have to do another how to catch a Pokemon tutorial.
And stop playing.
Turned it off.
That's fair. Yeah, so this is the most hotel room hotel we've ever been so far. And me and Aaron have stayed in numerous hotels. It's like 4. I think all told we've stayed in like 4 hotels.
No, it's more than that.
Somebody's left.
You and I?
Here.
Yeah.
The 2 we stayed in going to Patrick's place.
Yeah.
DC.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we stay in 3 different ones total in Patrick's? No, it was only 2. You're right.
Yeah, so it's even less than I thought actually.
1, 2, 3. Wasn't there a 4th?
I'm trying to think of a 4th, but gosh darn it, I can't do it.
I hate this bed.
How bad is it? Let me
I
see.
hate this bed so much. I don't think you understand how much I hate this bed.
You know, laying on it with my back, like on it, it's not so bad.
Well, it's also speaking as a person who doesn't have a bed.
You know what? That is a valid criticism.
I hate this bed. Hey Jess, why didn't we bring our bed?
Tomorrow's the event.
Murder me.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna get to bed. Aaron's gonna try his gosh dang darndest to be comfortable in this bed.
We're going to have a lot more fun tomorrow than any of us did today combined.
Especially
Just to say any at all.
since I had a full shift of work.
Yeah.
I had an awkward partial shift at work where I only worked for 2 hours.
That's fair. Hey, that's 2 hours of money.
If I
It's true.
worked today, I'd still be there now.
Yeah. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna try our best. Even if these beds are not to Aaron's liking, they're actually to my liking. I actually really like how they are. They're kind of firm, but they're soft in their firmness.
And they're like a mattress.
Yeah, and it's for real, and it's an actual mattress. And there's a bed with a mattress, and it's got stuff on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. I believe I'll just cut this here. Tomorrow, the event. Good morning, all. This is the first day of the event, and after what I would call what would you say? A challenging sleep?
I slept fine. Well, I slept as well as I usually do, I should say.
I definitely did not, because we only had enough pillows for 1 each, and those pillows were not very big. But we're going down to the event. We're gonna get some breakfast before we head there. And we're still deciding, but it just might be Denny's. We just want coffee and food and something quick. And that's all those 3 things. We can do McDonald's, but I want infinite coffee.
Infinite coffee.
Infinite coffee.
Alright, it's the day 1 of the event, day 2 of the trip. It is currently just about 7:35 in the morning. Ed and I are stopping and getting some breakfast before the event. I think the only thing we've signed up for so far is Popper for today.
Popper for Sunday, even. I didn't even sign up for Pauper today.
Okay, well, I'm playing Pauper today, if nobody else is.
I probably will.
And then we'll probably do like some Commander, maybe some Draft. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But for now, we're gonna get some coffee and some mediocre breakfast foods, probably at Denny's.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to film too much last night because I just didn't do it.
Sure.
But after the whole snafu with getting into the hotel,
Copyright music. Copyrighted music.
After the whole thing of getting through the into hotel checking in, I did get a chance to explore the strip a little bit while waiting for the gang.
Yo, what are we doing? There's Popeyes right here.
Your Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
Oh, it's not open.
It's closed, yeah.
Einstein Bros.
Yeah, but
That was like Weinstein Bros.
FX had a very, very exciting all-day marathon of the Expendables movies, so I got to watch the first Expendables movies 4 times.
I sat on a plane and played Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Didn't get far.
So yeah, we're gonna get some breakfast and we'll see where the day takes us. Alright, so we're here at the Denny's.
Listen. Listen, I know we said we wanted to experience food places that we can't experience home, either Seattle or Vallejo.
And
But, God, infinite coffee.
I know, it's the best.
It's what you want, especially when you only get 4 hours of sleep.
So we have yet to actually like set foot in the convention center yet and check out the event. What are you most excited for going into it for this weekend?
Meeting the professor.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Love that guy, mad respect to that dude. I want to meet you, I want to say hello. I want to tell you that I really appreciate you.
I wonder what it's like meeting Post Malone and becoming immediate best friends.
And then showing up in Post Malone's outfit.
Yeah.
It was a fly outfit though, Paul.
Who do you think is a better Magic player celebrity combo? Do you think it's the Professor and Post Malone, or do you think it's the Game Knights and Cassius Marsh?
It depends on how many times we see Post Malone.
That's true.
Good job.
If Posty's there like every other week, then that's something. What we really need to see is Cassius and Posty.
Oh my god, that'd be huge. Personally, I'm excited to see if they still have that enormous angel statue.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that stuff is owned by Wizards and how much of the stuff is leased by CFB.
Yeah, good question. I'm excited to see what kind of like actual things they have going on besides like the actual play events. Like I'm excited just to see what's going on in like the vendors alley. Maybe not even buy anything just to see what they got.
Oh yeah, I would love to take a look at that.
Yeah.
I also finally know what Turbo Town is. I had to watch the video like 6 times, Channel Fireball. Very clever video. Might be too clever for its own good.
I don't know, I think it's good.
I loved the video, it was great.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what was going on until like the 5th time.
You spend like $5 in a Turbo Town. You sit down with whoever's playing in the same format as you.
Yeah.
And then the winner takes more points, but you still both get points. But it's like one match. It's not like a whole event.
Exactly. Maybe I'll do I like Crimson Vow.
Yes.
I might do the sealed deck league.
Yeah.
More coffee?
Oh, absolutely. Well, that was breakfast. It was good.
What was that?
I mean, I ate a Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
All the meals that we had today, that was breakfast.
Absolutely. That was totally breakfast. Satisfied? It's Denny's. I mean, what do you expect? I actually got more than I was expecting. So, hey, it's just about time for the, I was going to say GP. It's technically not a GP. Or technically a Magic Fest. It's neither of those things. But, time to get started. We're gonna check it out. Have a good time.
I'm playing that just got delivered.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, man.
You know what I can go for right now?
What's that?
Pastrami.
Pastrami.
But where can we get pastrami?
I don't know. I could go really look for some donuts.
What?
Donuts.
Donuts?
We can get donuts and pastrami.
Yeah.
Except for pastries.
Oh my god. We got pastrami. No, literally, blue text, we got pastrami.
Oh, right big right there. Yeah.
Bigger than the pastries. Way to kill it. Way to, you got it, you did it.
You can picture.
So, after a harrowing adventure into the annals of the Las Vegas Convention Center, which, by the way, it's enormous. It's huge in here. It's like 4 convention halls in one. I guess what you get for going to Vegas, though. We are finally on our way to the Magic Fest, or whatever they call it, MTG Vegas. It's GP Vegas, don't worry about it.
Here we are. Let's step inside.
I imagine this event will be kind of smaller than the typical ones.
Yeah.
Well, because, I mean, we're just coming off of COVID. It's not sponsored by WotC.
Right, it's not real GP. Yeah.
It's not real. But it's also real as in we're having fun here playing Magic.
Real fun.
Great shot of this. It's a big hall, and this isn't the only hall.
Yeah. These fools, don't know they can register online for events.
You should film a deck tech for your Relentless Rats deck.
Yeah?
Just kidding. Well, because Ben Olmert already did one.
Okay.
And it's really good. So we're chilling. We're waiting for events to kick in, but we want some practice for the Pauper events.
Yes.
Because, you know, we want that island, prof. We're coming for that island. We want it. So it's really going to be really fun when our family watches these videos and have no idea what we're talking about except for Megan.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, and Eric a little bit, just the smallest morsel. I'll try my best to like throw in some explainer videos.
Yeah.
Here's one now for Pauper. There we go. Much better.
Am I explaining?
No.
Alright, so we're here actually at the convention this time around. It took us a while to actually like find it and get to the right building. But we did eventually get here. Hang on, I'm out of focus.
We were still early anyway.
Yeah, we did manage to make it relatively on time. The Pauper event is not until about 4:30 today. So we're gonna think about checking out the Sealed League for this weekend and seeing what we can do. It's either that or we draft Ikoria. We figured we played enough of Ikoria last summer. We can do Crimson Vow Sealed League this time around. So we're gonna go sign up for that real quick. We just played a very fun game of Pauper, just to sort of get some practice in before the event later. So yeah, you can check out all these Hi folks at home. We're here to play some Magic. Alright. Alright, let's know how it goes.
Ah, yes. A wedding so soon after the last one. I think this is good enough. I think we did okay. A lot of green-red. I'm not sure how good green-red is in the set, but if it's anything like last time, there's a good chance I might actually have the best green-red deck. I don't think I explained what we're doing. Since I don't think I explained what we're doing here, me and Patrick are entering the sealed deck league. And if you want an explainer of what that is, check this out. Sweet. Alright, we're here with the first match. And your boy's going up, first time. And you'll never guess who my opponent is. What a coincidence that we totally didn't just decide on our own. Ready to jam some games?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright, first sanctioned game. First actual prize supported game of the GP for us. And I took the victory. Patrick, on the other hand, how'd you do?
I mean, the first game was really fun and cool. I was like really close in game 1. And then in game 2, all I managed to actually play was mana fixing and mana. So that was less fun. But you deserve it, you won. Congratulations to Ed.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go find some other people to go bully or be bullied by.
And so it goes here in Las Vegas. Alright, game 2 of the 3-game sealed league. See how I do. Doing well so far. Second game just finished up. Didn't go so well. 0-2 for me. No wins. But, hey, if you're interested, you can check out his stuff. Let me not cover up the thing. At Basement MTG. Check him out if you're interested. Why not? Anyway, at this point in time, we got 2 games in. I do have one more sealed league entry, but it's getting close to lunchtime, so I think me and Patrick are going to head back to the hotel, meet up with Aaron and Jess, get some lunch, be back in time for Popper. Be back in time for Popper.
Alright, so we just finished up our second matches in the sealed league. I am 0-2, Ed is 1-1.
Yep.
So Ed is up, total of 80 tickets, I've got 20. So we're currently heading back over to Circus to attempt to pull Jess and Aaron out of that awful hotel room and do something more interesting, but I think along the way we're going to stop in and get some snacks.
I wouldn't say it's an awful hotel room.
But it's pretty bad.
There's absolutely nothing
It's not
remarkable about it.
It's the least exciting hotel room that you've ever seen.
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
And like the point of hotels, they're supposed to be exciting and interesting for you to stay in.
Exactly, and it's just not in the rooms at least. I think that's part of the shtick, right?
Yeah.
Vegas. Go out and explore. Your room sucks.
Yeah. I guess that if that's the goal, goal achieved, I guess. Anyway, so we got one more match to play each in the sealed league for today. We got about roughly 3.5 hours or so until Hopper. And that's pretty much it for the day, huh?
Well, I mean, I'll probably jam some more games at the end.
Yeah, I might hop over into the Command Zone or Turbo Town.
Command Zone costs money.
How much?
95.
Yeah. Well,
and they're no longer accepting invites.
Ah, okay.
To be fair, and I was told this by one of the judges, there's actually a good amount more people than they were expecting.
Oh yeah, like 400 people at least today, and that's not even counting like walk up and stuff. That's just pre-register.
They were expecting 1,000 people. Right now they've got 1,400, and they're expecting much more tomorrow.
Yeah. So we'll probably do like some Turbo Town.
Finish up our league matches for the day.
Yep, might help Aaron practice his his Popper deck a bit more.
Yep.
And then we'll do something for dinner.
Yeah.
All
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So it is about almost 3:30.
Got an hour till Popper.
We got an hour till Popper. It's gonna be me and Patrick this time. Aaron's staying behind. They're calling the day a wash. Understandable. Jess and Aaron are very tired.
They're sleepy sheepies.
A very sleepy sheepy style. So we're gonna knock it back. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna win? Probably not. But I'm willing to give it my best shot.
Prediction for myself, I'm gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna be optimistic, but not too optimistic. I'm not gonna go 3-0. I'll do 2-1.
I think I'm gonna go 1-2,
Yep.
where all my games go to a third because then they sideboard in for burn.
Yeah. I feel like I've got pretty decent sideboard coverage for most things that I'm gonna encounter.
I definitely don't. Mono red doesn't really have a lot of coverage options.
Yeah.
It's burn them this way or burn them that way. That's what it's all about.
The nice thing about walls is that I can effectively run any color if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, that is true. It's much easier to generate mana for any color.
I think I do actually have every color represented in my across the deck itself and my sideboard.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll be a fun event. Got to capstone the beginning of the back half of the day. So, we were gonna eat at Tacos El Gordo because it looks delicious and it's big, and apparently that's correct because not only did we have that opinion, but there's a huge line for it. So we're instead gonna eat here at Wing Shack, and I could break the illusion and be like, Patrick's with me, but he's already inside. So we're gonna get our tenders and we're gonna rush out to the event. So we just finished up at the wing place we decided against. Tacos El Gordo is now much more reasonable, but we're out of time. So I'm glad we made that stop.
Yeah.
It's on this side, so. That place was excellent.
It was great.
Yeah. There's real tenderloin on the chicken tenders. Got to tell you.
Get lucked out on literally the first place we stopped at after saying, thank you to Tacos El Gordo.
Absolutely. I was a little worried about the price because for fries and a drink combo, $13 is a little steep. But honestly, with those chicken, that was actually super excellent.
Yeah,
It was pretty good. Now, for real, no deliberations. It's time to play some more Magic.
20 minutes.
Yes, perfect time. As long as we hustle. Yeah, that's round one of a Popper on Friday, and yeah, I lost. Yeah. Well, hopefully the other ones will go better than this. We'll see how it goes.
One for two, one to two, round one. Hopefully do better next round.
Yep. 1 to 2, their favorite.
Yeah. Hopefully in game two I feel like get a land at all. Didn't draw a single one. We'll get down to 5. We'll get less than that with these values. I didn't do it. I mean, he took the play, so I figured maybe I could draw into it. Never did.
So it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Legacy, not us.
Yeah.
Oh no!
All right.
Woo! Just dropped his backpack. It came loose. It came undone as he was swinging it over his back, and that is a dangerous proposition. Nothing damaged, hopefully. It seemed like you caught it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's all super contained.
Yeah.
There's full of boulders and
These are going nowhere.
Towers.
Boulders, satin towers. We got boxes that put our plastic that holds our cardboard. It's great. And I even have plastic. I even have rubber that holds the plastic, that holds the neoprene, that holds the cards on top of it. We're very protective of our cardboard.
Unlike those assholes in '98 who played their Black Lotuses unsleeved on the gravel.
They probably weren't doing that in '98. They probably were just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put these in like penny sleeves.
Like '94 maybe.
Yeah, '94 is probably more accurate. With the scraping on the concrete.
Yeah, or keeping their Black Lotus in the spokes of their bicycle.
You can't be doing that. Here's the current price for a Black Lotus right now.
Oh god. You may be asking yourself, isn't that a lot for cardboard? You're right.
It is. I believe at least the mock Sapphire is worth more than its weight, like the card, than Sapphire would be.
Yeah.
I believe it's Sapphire. If there's a correction,
Pokemon Sapphire is currently only going for about $30. So
that's not true.
Is it not?
Pokemon Sapphire is also going for like $70.
Like GBA Sapphire, not the remake.
Yep.
Damn.
That's how it goes.
It's a weird segment.
It is a weird segment. I would say so.
You know, for what we paid for this event, we could have bought a copy of Majora's Mask 3D and saved $5. No, for Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday's 35.
Yeah. I can't wait for Sunday. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be super fun.
But let's see if we can win through this one. Round 2 pairings should be posting super soon. All the matches are done. And I'm looking forward to see if I can bring the W next time. Hope it's not a mirror match. Just finished up game 2. Was pretty sweet. Oh, do we have to... Oh, it's dropped. That's right.
Yeah.
Good games, man. Excellent work. Good luck in Standard. Just finished up Popper game 2. I took it. I took the victory against a life gain deck, which, for those who aren't in the know, the deck I'm playing is Burn. Life gain hard counters that. It's almost impossible, but somehow, some way, I brought it home. I'm 1-1. Hopefully, I'll bring home a 2-1. Perhaps it'll be fun. Now let's see how Patrick did on his match. Patrick, how'd you do?
2-0.
2-0. You took it?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job. Excellent. I went 2-1.
Okay.
My favor.
Solid.
And it was against a life gain deck. If you
Jess was playing today?
What was that?
I didn't know Jess was playing today.
No, dude was playing Orzhov Pestilence.
Oh.
And took out the Pestilence because, it makes more sense to get more life gain. And somehow, some way, that last match was hilarious with how, because he got 2 talismans, the talismans you tapped to add 1 life.
Right.
And it was incredible because we were just going back and forth. I sideboarded and smashed the Smithereens to fight those things specifically.
Right.
I got 2 of them. He got 3 of those things, and he kept tapping them. And I'm just like, I want it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, if I draw a Fire Blast, I win. And then I did, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
My round 2 opponent had only been playing Magic for about 6 months. Knew the Popper playing because his buddies were playing.
Yeah.
Handcrafted deck. I looked through it and I couldn't really tell what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looked pretty solid. There was a lot of green bombs, a lot of red bombs. So.
Yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes. You get new players.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. And 6 months is I would.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not like brand new.
That's like 2 sets.
That's like 2 sets.
Yeah.
You have a solid grasp on the rules and stuff.
Yeah. The beats are pretty bad. I felt a little bad, but he was cool about it. It was nice.
I mean, that's how it goes. Man, I wish you would have saw this last game. It was hilarious. I did take the W. If I would have taken up the L, I wouldn't have been sad.
Yeah.
Because it was like he was just trying to survive, and I'm just trying to get him there, and I got him there. He dropped because he's dropping for Standard.
Okay.
He's 0-2 drop, so that's fine. So 1 more.
Yep.
Let's see if we can take. Either of us can take a 2-1.
Yep. So it's a 2-1 is 300 tickets, yeah?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now we guaranteed ourselves 20.
Wow.
No, so we got 3 points. We each won 1 last round, we won 2 this round. That's 3 points. So I think we're at 100 tickets.
I don't know.
Because
hopefully, I want more tickets.
3 is 9 points, and that's 400. So I think at 3 points, that's 100. It's based on the breakdown they have over the thing.
I'll keep it a surprise.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I think we...
Do you know how much time we have?
No idea.
No idea.
We're definitely getting more than 20. How about that?
More than 20.
We won a game.
No, you don't get anything if you lose. 1 and 2 is 20.
Right, but if you tie all 3 times, you get 20 tickets.
Yeah,
But we got a full win, so we ascended that tier.
hopefully. You think we're...
I looked at it. We did better.
Okay, excellent. Awesome. You think we're playing against each other in the next round?
It's possible. I mean,
It totally is.
We have the same score.
Well, that's not exactly true. But there's drops. A lot of people might have
Yeah.
dropped. We'll see.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, I'm excited.
If we do, congratulations on your win.
Well, that's not necessarily true. I was playing against Life Gain and I still won. I was so ready to be like, congratulations on your win. But I brought it home. So, you never know. You never give up.
I didn't even know.
Always got to hang on
I
there.
didn't even have that. I didn't know what the sideboard against the deck because you didn't actually get to play anything turn one, game 1.
Oh, I hated against the enchantment, against the artifact. It was great.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking forward to the...
I think we got a couple of minutes before the next final round.
Yeah, we do. I was so, like, honestly, when he sat down and started gaining life, I was, like, ready to go to Turbo Town and just leave. I was, like, this close to being like, I'm going to go do something else.
Yeah.
I'll come back when the round's over.
Yeah.
In 44 minutes.
Oh, God.
But, yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. One last match. It could be us, each other. It's not likely, but it's possible.
If it is, we'll vlog the whole match.
What happens?
If it is you and me against each other in the final round, we'll just vlog the whole match.
Sounds like a plan. So if you want to see it, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. We'll see how it goes.
13, 14 minutes. Okay, so we're round 3 has just started, and it looks like my opponent is a no-show. I suspect they may have dropped out at the end of round 2. So we're just gonna wait. I think I have about 5 to 7 more minutes left to wait before I just get the win. Which is kind of disappointing, obviously, because I wanted to play Magic. But cool. I get that means I get a prize of 200 ticks, which is not nothing. That's pretty good. It is over there somewhere. Over there at the end. He's actually playing his match. So we'll see how he does. And that's going to be it pretty much for the Pauper event tonight. And we're going to play the Pauper event on Sunday. We're going to play the double up, which is more double prizes. And so tomorrow we're probably going to do two-headed giant and possibly. Well, I think we're going to do a bunch of Turbo Town Commander. We do some more relaxed, chill stuff, less structured. Should be a good time.
I got it. That's game 3. That's a loss for me. 20 prize ticks. How'd you do?
I got 2-0, 200 tickets.
Yeah, how was your match?
Well, see, the thing about that is, it wasn't. They didn't show up.
Wait, so you just got 200 ticks for nothing?
Not true. I got 180 ticks for nothing. I was guaranteed to get the 20. There was a bunch of people who got the dropout win. There was like me and like 6 other guys all walked up at pretty much the same time. So I feel like at the end of round 2, like half the people dropped it.
That's fair. Yeah. Could have been me. Wasn't me. Could have been me. I would have loved it. It would have been great. But you take the wins with the losses. At this point in time, we have one more sealed deck league match to do. I guess we'll go see if anybody's still doing that.
Otherwise,
maybe
we'll
they'll
just play
just
ourselves.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll just play ourselves and it'll be fine. All right. Let's go see how that goes. Currently waiting to finish out our games of the sealed league for Friday. Patrick got in the game. Patrick got in the game himself. I, on the other hand, am still waiting for an opponent.
We're working on it.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. I mean, one can't appear like they're real. I can't spawn one in. They're real people. I really don't want to take on my mediocre pop sealed deck. So at this point, it's a waiting game. Then me and Patrick are gonna go get lunch or dinner, do some shopping before heading back to the hotel. Probably calling it an early night tonight for tomorrow. It'll be fun. So how'd you do?
I went 0-2. He's got a very,
We have a very similar pool though.
yeah. I think we all three had basically the same deck.
Yeah. We did turbo down it. We did one run. We did one game, and I floored it with the stupid puppy mythic. The brutal, the hexproof 4/4 that puts and then you flip it, and then I had Into the Night in my hand, so I was just like, it's nighttime, which does that +2/+2 to all your creatures, and it's really rough.
I had a mirror and copied my opponent's. The mirror mimic thing?
Yeah, the mirror mimic. Excellent work. Because that thing is spoopy. Yeah. Good job. We did good today. Pretty good. Yeah, I ended the day with 180 tickets. You ended it with 230. Yeah. Not bad. For our first event. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we still got 2 days of this. I'm gonna get that Swords to Plowshares. There you go.
I think it's $20 for a hundred.
That's not bad. But now it's time for us to be off.
If I don't make it to my goal by Sunday night, come and find me. I'm gonna make an offer.
I'm out Saturday night tomorrow.
Oh, gotcha.
So I got time to
We're gonna rock
do a
it.
turbo draft or something.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Let's get some food. By the way, if you're curious as to what, our area and our hotel looks like from on the way at night.
It's the one with the clown.
That is our hotel.
It's
the one with the clown. You can't quite see the clown with the lighting,
Unfortunately.
but
Maybe we'll retake that bit tomorrow.
no, it's fine. Just yeah. So since me and Patrick are on our own once again for dinner, we're eating at a Peppermill, and look at these vibes. Lots of neon, lots of very pretty colors, lots of discotheque-esque.
The vibes are just good.
Very good. Different vibe than Denny's. Quite interesting place for diner food.
Ed and I did Denny's this morning. Jess and Aaron did Denny's at 5:30, so we don't have to do Denny's anymore.
Yeah, we're good for it. Now we get to chill in this place that I promise I won't tell anybody that used to be an IHOP.
Go for it.
No. Yeah, they probably only have like a couple.
Yeah.
Everybody wants that Swords to Plowshares. Do.
Huh. I'm gonna get it and buy an extra seat on the plane.
Hey Patrick.
Yeah, mate.
What's this place called? Yeah. Peppermill?
Peppermill.
Oh my god! Gotta tell you, not knocking Denny's, except I totally am knocking Denny's.
Any given
But
opportunity.
these look absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. Regardless of whether we stopped at Walgreens or not. That was wonderful.
Excellent.
It was very good. Very delicious. We're only halfway done, really, to be fair. Portion's very generous. The pastrami was excellent. Had a wonderful time. This is our breakfast tomorrow.
This is just day one.
Yeah, having a great time.
So last couple of things on the docket for today. Stopped at Walgreens for just a couple of things, because turns out our hotel room does not have a mini fridge.
That costs extra.
Yeah. So we are going to Walgreens to see if they have one of those styrofoam ice bins and some ice.
And that's not like a circus thing. That's like a hotel on the strip thing.
Yeah.
But it's also lame.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a nice box. Some water's already there. Picked up earlier.
Also, don't have a coffee maker, so we're gonna get a gallon of cold brew.
Or whatever coffee we can find.
Yeah.
The most cost-effective amount to get caffeine in our bloodstream.
Yeah. I don't have no way to say.
So we're gonna finish that up and probably head in for the night. Get some more pillows. And then call it a day. It's been an excellent day.
Jam-packed with activities. We got up at what? 7?
You and I did, yeah. Something like that. More fun tomorrow. It'll be good. But for now,
This
we're gonna
time
get this
with the
finished.
whole gang. You'll see 4 people in the video instead of 2.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
You actually get to see the people we're talking about.
Yo, Tacos El Pastor is still busting. We gotta go at some point. We gotta go like Monday when it's empty, right?
I walked out here last night, and I walked out that point where I'm like, I have to stand here and just sort of take it in for a second.
Yeah. Trust me, it looks cooler in person. The camera's not picking it up because it's so much neon light. But like, right here it actually looks pretty cool.
That's not even neon, that's visual.
It's so good, almost someone died.
That's not even neon, that's LED.
Oh yeah, these are all LEDs. Saves you, probably saves you an actual significant amount of money here in the strip.
Probably, yeah.
Day 2 of our really unfortunate stay. It's taken a turn. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's taken a turn. I'd say we thought that the turn it was making at the beginning was going to be like a small shift, but it's quickly becoming a roundabout that's not stopping, a roundabout to hell.
Yeah.
So, as a quick explainer, I am a side sleeper. I sleep on the side because if I don't sleep on my side, I snore. If I'm on my back, I have sleep apnea when I'm sleeping on my back. That's why I always sleep on my side. So that combined with the fact that there is that the beds are pretty shitty generally.
You sink right in.
You sink right in. You can tell that the springs are old.
There's not a box spring to be found.
Yeah, there's not a box spring to be found. You can tell that. I mean, the hotel room was already not great, and the beds are not that good. Probably the least comfortable hotel beds I've slept in ever.
Yeah.
And then we're just talking about the mattress.
Yeah.
Here's the biggest problem. There are no extra pillows. Each bed comes with 2. That's 1 each.
Yes, you are.
And with that in mind, adventurous folks. So,
the only way to get more from the hotel is to call from your room. And we waited too long to do that, and they're completely out because we decided to ask hours after everybody checked in.
yeah. So the first night we dealt with it because it was super late, and it was relatively easy for us to get some semblance of sleep because we all had a long day. Last night it was awful I kept snoring. The bed wasn't comfortable. Jess got literally no sleep. She's conked out because we just kind of tossed our pillows at her. Right now, it's like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, about 5:45, yeah.
Yeah. It's gotten bad to the point where Aaron and Jess are debating whether or not they want to fly home.
So, to throw them just a little bit of a bone and just to sort of get out so they can sleep, we've gone to get coffee and just sort of just be out of the room for a little bit.
And in addition, we're also going to go to Ross, which is thankfully right across the street,
Yeah.
to see what they have that can help.
However, that opens at 8 o'clock, so we've got a cool 2 hours, 15 minutes to wait before we can do that.
Exactly. And I'm talking about their experience of sleeping. You know, I let in that I'm a side sleeper. Every time I try to sleep on my side, with the one pillow I have, that is very much not stuffed. And it's like, that's the style. Like, it's deliberately chosen to be kind of flat. Every time my body's just like, well, I gotta roll on my back, otherwise my neck's gonna hurt. Then I start snoring. And there's no way to stop that. Like, there's no way for me to consciously stop it when I'm unconsciously asleep.
Right.
So,
And the only reason I'm not completely dead to the world right now anyway, as well, is because this is roughly the amount of sleep I get on an average day anyway.
yeah, as well as I. I'm up usually this early anyway, because of my job. So, we're suffering. We're trying to mitigate it as much as possible. Don't stay at Circus Circus.
Real good.
It's real don't.
Pay $100 more, stay at Rio.
Or anywhere else. Probably. Presumably, this is probably the worst place on the strip.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason it was the cheapest. So,
I mean, the big neon clowns in the front of the building only adds so much to the experience.
yeah. So, that's where we're at. We're doing a coffee run. We're seeing what we can do. And hopefully we'll be able to salvage a little bit of this. Because it's real bad right now.
Thankfully, Aaron and Jess went out being like, yeah, as soon as we wake up, we're going home. But they still want to hang out at least for the day. So maybe if we can mitigate some of these circumstances, that we can change that, and then we can fix the situation we're in.
I will sleep on the casino floor if I have to. I'm walking on this carpet. This casino is way more comfortable than the carpet.
Hotel room carpet, yeah.
By the way, the hotel carpet, it's not like a bad carpet. We know what a bad carpet is.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, a cheap carpet. Yeah. I will sleep on this casino floor if I have to. I will do what I can to rectify as much as I can. So, keep you posted how that's going. Having fun.
Today's looking like probably 200 giant and possibly some more copper.
Yeah. I'm down to jam more games. Anything that keeps me off that stupid bed. Also, coin, 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 coin. Welcome to Slots of Fun. At the very, very least, the atmosphere of the outdoors right now, with the sun just peeking over the horizon, presumably the convention center's in the way. This is a great shot. Of a hotel you shouldn't stay at. Yeah, no, this place sucks actually. High key. There's the Westgate, stay there. Just anywhere that's not this.
You got the Conrad, you got Rio.
Plenty of places. You got options galore. You can come visit Circus Circus. You can pop in and be like, yeah, let's check out the Midway, or yeah, let's check out the Flying Free X. Yeah. Don't stay at the beds, man.
Pretty legitimately cool. Free trashy circus shows.
Yeah, like that's cool. Come visit Circus Circus. Don't stay here.
Yeah.
Staying here is actually garbage. They need a renovation, and they know they need a renovation.
Supposedly they're going to work on it, but I'm not going to come back to find out.
Yeah, no, if we do this again, it's going to be at a different hotel. Westgate is actually closer to the event anyway. Because remember, that's the Westgate,
I mean, technically,
but the convention center is right there, but our event is over there.
I think the Conrad's closer too.
Conrad is technically closer. And Conrad is big and red and looks really nice. Oh my God, Tacos El Gordo has no line. Oh.
What's that?
It's because it's closed.
Yeah.
I gotta know. It's popping every time we walk past it.
Alright, so we've regretfully just started our day 2 experience at the MTG Vegas 2021.
Yep.
With much regret and chagrin.
Yep.
It is currently, as you can see, with the lack of light outside, it is currently about 5:50 in the morning.
Yeah, just before 6.
Yeah, just before 6. Sun will be up in an hour, and then 4 or 5 hours after that, it'll be down again. We've had a couple of little bumps in the road as far as our hotel stay is going.
Underselling it.
Underselling it, yeah.
Underselling it. It's pretty major.
I mean, some of it, a lot of it is the hotel itself. Some of it is unavoidable biological conditions
That are impacted, that are exacerbated by the hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's, call a spade here.
So Aaron and Jess, who have managed to get basically no sleep this entire time for the last 2 days.
And not for fucking lack of trying. They've tried their best.
Yeah, I mean, like, they spent
medicated and everything.
They spent all day yesterday pretty much asleep. But for reasons that are unavoidable and just, can't do a whole lot about.
That's not even true.
Well, we're gonna try it, but
no, well, I mean, that's not, literally not true. A big part of the reason why people can't sleep is because I'm snoring.
Well, yeah, but
I don't snore, except for the fact that when I'm sleeping on my back, which my body naturally does because we only have one small pillow each.
Yeah. So we're gonna head over to a couple of things here in the morning. So we've stepped out right now just to get ourselves out of the hotel room so Aaron and Jess can catch at least a couple of hours before the day starts for real. So we're coming around looking for some coffee. Probably gonna stop into like Walgreens and get a couple of the Starbucks iced stuff. And then at about 8 o'clock, so in about 2 hours, 10 minutes, we're gonna head into Ross and see what they got in the way of pillows and perhaps some additional anti-snoring devices, if they have any, or if the condition which causes the snoring is actually affected by any actual traditional snoring devices. But other than that, day 2 promises to be at least kind of exciting.
The event's going to be super fun.
Yeah, it'll be kind of a bummer if Aaron and Jess have to end up going home early.
Understatement.
It would be a very
bros here.
Yeah, a very big understatement. We're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen. But obviously, if they want to go home, we're not going to, tell them no.
I will. I will say you're not allowed to go.
But
I won't. But I really want to.
Yeah. But for today, it looks like we're going to be doing some two-headed giant draft. And we're going to do possibly some more Popper today.
Yep.
And then definitely a couple of matches of Turbo Town in some capacity.
Absolutely.
But we'll get to that when we get to that.
So, in the choose your own adventure story of this trip, we bought a jug of Starbucks cold brew and an over-the-counter bottle of melatonin. So, pick your adventure. Hopefully, one of them will work.
If you want to sleep for 6 hours this morning, turn to page 8. If you want to go straight home, turn to page 16.
Yeah. We're trying to get this to work. It sucks that my friends aren't having a good time because they can't sleep, and it's my fault. It's not my fault, but it's also a little my fault. A little more than a little bit, but it's not like a lot my fault. Whatever. You get it.
Only so much that can be done about it.
That's true.
And we're doing those things, so we'll see how it goes. If they're feeling restful enough today, maybe we can convince them to stick it out at least one more day and just see. If we can get them to both knock out with melatonin before Ed even gets to sleep.
That didn't work last time.
What's that?
That didn't work last time.
True, but they also weren't under the influence of melatonin last time. It knocked you out.
At the very least, I'm gonna get myself some pillows, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that, I don't feel like it's impacting me right now. But I definitely feel like if it's been keeping me up, which it totally has, I've been up way, like I break REM cycle every time. It sucks. It's going to start really impacting me negatively moving forward. So at the very, very least, I'm getting my ass some pillows tonight. Even if I have to go to Target to get them and abandon them before we go. So, after seeing it pass so many times, we decided that we're going to go ahead and get breakfast at Siegel's Bagel Mania, a Las Vegas deli. And the vibes of this place are awesome. Immaculate vibes. See, because you walk in the door.
A big bagel for the door handle.
A big bagel for the door handle, and then you walk in. Fallout-esque music, the smells. Everything hits your nose. That's a pun, you get it? Everything hits your nose. Everything bagel, anyway. It's awesome. So we're gonna check this place out. That was awesome.
Yeah, really good. Fantastic.
Probably the worst value so far?
Yeah, only just.
But only just, and it was super delicious. I would definitely go there again, but probably not every time. It is a little pricey, but it was unbelievable. The smell and
I feel like if we did the dine-in option, it would have evened out, I think.
probably would have felt a little more, at least. But it was super good. Good to recommend.
Yeah, solid.
Now we're gonna pop into Ross, see if they've got pillows. See if we can make the situation a little better. And Ross is right there.
Yeah.
Which is good, because our hotel is right there.
We could go because it's the one with the clown.
It's me, I'm the clown.
Okay, so Ross was a bust.
Yep.
So we're
Turns out Ross mostly has clothes.
Yeah, we took a good in-depth search around Ross. They didn't even have like pillowcases that we could stick our laundry into.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna head down. There's a Macy's about 15 minutes walk, which like they gotta have pillows at Macy's, right? No way they don't.
Could you imagine if they didn't?
So that's.
Don't worry, the Target is a 15-minute walk from the Macy's.
Yeah. So
And if Target doesn't have pillows, I'm gonna riot.
and we're just going home. We're just leaving.
We're leaving.
So that's the plan. We're gonna
Fuck big.
head over to Macy's, which is in a backward direction over there.
It's
And-
before the Treasure Island, I think.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna cross this way first. And yeah, so we got about 8:10 now, so we got 2 hours 20 minutes before the two-headed giant, we've signed up for our two-headed giant Crimson Vow draft. We're gonna go 3-0, calling it now.
Yep. Sealed.
Yep, and I apologize that the sun is directly behind me in this filming.
I got you, bro.
All right, well, we'll let you know how it goes.
That wasn't nearly as loud. The first time we pressed it, it was super loud. Scared the hell out of us. Like legitimately crazy loud. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. So it's called the Pizza Press, presumably.
Yeah.
This is probably the container of the pizza press. Just a big ass cylinder tube that comes directly down on the pizza.
Yeah, it presses the pizza with the force of gravity.
Yeah. All the force of gravity. We're here at the does this have a name? This hotel? Or this place?
Not that I saw.
It's a mall and it's got a Macy's in it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's open. I actually don't know if it's open yet.
I think it's called the Fashion Show.
Fashion show. Yeah. We're gonna see if the Macy's is open. Hopefully get some pillows.
You ever had pizza at Terminal Velocity?
Oh boy. So, doesn't open until 10. We don't have time to wait. And honestly, I'd rather get the situation solved before anything else today. So we've elected to just go to Target. We're gonna catch an Uber. It's not crazy expensive, and we'll pick up some pillows at Target. We're looking for disposable ones. We'll just throw away.
On the plus side, if we get back to the hotel room and Aaron and Jess are still not quite so restfully slept, we can continue to throw pillows at
Literally throw pillows at them until they leave.
We can
Just kidding.
Supply them with additional pillows until they go back to bed.
Exactly.
Right.
They've been pretty sound asleep every time we stepped in, so that's something. But our Uber seems to be here, so let's get rolling to Target off the strip. So we'll see how it goes. I think it'll work.
Yeah.
Everything has been delivered. The other two are resting comfortably, supposedly, hopefully.
At some point, they will appear on video.
I know, right? And
so Aaron was awake as I dropped off the pillows, of which we grabbed 6 pillows at $4 a pop.
Yep, you saw it there.
So Aaron was awake, so I delivered to him personally 2 of those pillows, at least for the time being. I don't know how we'll handle the actual pillow split later. And then I pointed out to him what a melatonin was, and so we got around noon. So that's that as far as they go.
Yep. And hopefully things will get better. Spirits are up.
Yep.
Rest is up. We've been caffeinated.
Yep.
Feeling good.
There was a woman at the entrance to Circus who wanted to offer us a free room in the next 12 months. They can't give that shit away.
They can't give that shit away. She looks so sad about it too.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because she knows, but like, I don't want it. Anywhere else.
Even if I was coming back in 12 months, I'm not staying here.
Yeah, I'm not staying here for a free room. Sorry. I know it's a classic Las Vegas strip hotel. It's old. You can even kind of tell. It's all sun faded and everything.
It smells exactly like an Elks Lodge.
Worse than an Elks Lodge. Definitely. So that's something to remember. That's the biggest takeaway from all this. I mean, we're having a blast. Otherwise, anywhere outside the hotel is great. Having a fantastic time.
We're about to go 3-0 and 2-headed giant.
Yeah, we're going to take it. It's going to be excellent. Stay tuned for that.
400.
Okay, so we're now fully and actually in the convention hall now, having headed out from the hotel room. We got here, met up with a guy we actually played. I played a match against yesterday on our final match in the Sealed League. He kicked my butt thoroughly, and we talked for a little bit about what we wanted to spend our ticks on at the end of the weekend. And that's when we discovered we were both trying to go for the gigantic Swords to Plowshare card, which he caught up with us earlier this morning as we were walking in, and he picked it up and he went home. He got it, and I'm so happy for him. They've put out some new of those gigantic cards, and apparently they've got at least a few of each of them at this point. They're already out of Ragavan, which is good news. So they got some cool stuff going back there. Looking forward to seeing what they got left tomorrow, but if I can get enough tickets for them. So Ed.
Yeah.
So it's day 2, right?
Yep.
Day 2's basically
I'm
started.
not in frame.
You're not in frame?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, good stuff.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at basically just starting day 2 for real.
Yep.
What are your thoughts so far?
I'm having fun. I'm playing Magic. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I want to squeak in a few more games. I want to try to mitigate going places for hours.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that plays out. I'm looking forward to more.
Okay, excellent. Well. So we're probably going to be here for a good while. We're gonna do the entire Two-Headed Giant Crimson Vow sealed event. Going 3-0, obviously. That's just going to happen. And then from there, we'll probably decide on lunch or something and possibly meet up with Aaron and Jess. Either them coming to us or us going to get them. Even though Ed literally just said minimizing how many places we're going, how often.
Sure, but like even still.
Yeah.
Lunch.
But yeah, so hopefully we should be we're going to be able to get them over here to the convention hall by the end of the day.
So at this point, we're we got ourselves a solid pair of decks.
I think so.
Zamps. Should be fun. It's looking like we might take this. 3 W's. Bring it home.
Hopefully, yeah. Fingers crossed.
We're totally gonna do it. It's guaranteed. Patrick's so upset at our performance. He's about to go. He's not going home. He's going to the bathroom, but like angrily. It's fine. We didn't take this one. He had one of the people we were playing against had like the wedding deck. Like in this set, it's like a wedding happening with all these super powerful aristocratic vampires, and he had them all. So like, what can you do, right? Most unfortunate, we couldn't get there. They outvalued us. So next time, hopefully, it'll be a win. Can't go 3-0 now, but hey, we're gonna get a bunch of prize decks still. Ba-ba-da-ba. We lost it. Couldn't take it.
Totally bodied.
Totally got bodied.
Which is super disappointing because we had excellent decks.
Yeah, they were super good. Mine just didn't play off fast enough.
Yeah.
Yours was doing very well. We almost had it.
Yeah, we were a few turns too slow, I think.
Just the bunch, even.
Yeah, just one turn too slow.
Add one more body at the battlefield. Would have been fine.
But these guys were great. Did a great job.
Yep. There's one. There's another one that's elsewhere. It's fine. He was great too. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Now we got a little bit of time to kill. We dropped two losses. Probably more worth it to drop to save that hour.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try and get in touch with Aaron and Jess and see how I'm feeling for lunch. Yep. So we are leaving the convention center once again. We're gonna go try and meet up with Aaron and Jess. They're interested in food. We're interested in food. Food sounds good. So we're gonna eat some food. And I'm peeking over and looking at areas of the convention, what's around the convention, scoping out different hotels for next time. Because I definitely want to return.
Yeah, I'm very pleased that you're coming back at some point.
Yes. At least me and Patrick agree.
Yeah.
Everything that's not our hotel has been fun and great and good and cool. Residence Inn. That's an option. What else is an option?
Conrad.
The Marriott's right there.
The Marriott's right across the street. The Conrad.
The Conrad is, if we come back, we know that it's in this this hall.
Yeah.
I think we should get a hotel like very close to this hall.
That's true. That's true.
Because part of the idea of Circus Circus was that, hey, it's right next to the convention hall. But since we know that this place is enormous and big and impossible, we're actually a solid walk from what we thought was going to be where it was hosted.
Rip assured, in every conceivable way, Circus Circus has failed us.
Yes. I guess that's, you could say it's on me for not doing the best of research,
Definitely
but
not.
you know, it's a learning experience. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Adventure 2. 2001. Ruined speakers.
Oh, we know it goes down. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here we are. We're getting some lunch, and guess who it is? There they are, walking away from me.
Into the elevator that got here before you started filming.
I know.
You dink dog.
You're a dink dog. Don't be a dink dog.
You know my parents were dink dogs before me. You can't do that to me.
Anyway, so now
Por
we're...
favor, inserte la llave de su repetición y retenga. Oprima el botón de su piso.
Sorry.
Hola,
I didn't get to read it in time.
Oh, okay, this is 11th floor.
11th floor. So, we got Aaron and Jess. We're having a good time. We're hungry, so we're gonna go back to the Peppermill because it's awesome and totally used to be an IHOP. I see you. Still do. It's right there. We're gonna get some food, some sandwiches, have a good time. So, after a discovery that the place we're gonna go eat doesn't open until 5, we're hungry now. Ready to look neat. I got a giant beer pong. Let's eat here, have some good times. Well, that wound up being delicious. That was an excellent burger. What'd you think?
Well, that's
Overpriced but delicious.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, definitely overpriced. Definitely still quite good.
I'm really mad about how much I paid for that food.
Nah, I'm not mad.
I'm not mad about it, but it was definitely pricey.
If mediocre burgers need to make a burger price, I'm mad about it.
That excellent bacon.
But like a good burger that you have to pay excellent burger price for, I'm less than. Yeah, I don't understand.
So now about this time, it's a little late. There's not much I feel like doing. I might just go back to the hotel, play some Magic, see where the night takes us from here forward. By the way, if you were curious about Tacos El Gordo, still massive line. One day.
Is the line still long? It's actually longer than when we passed by it an hour ago.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a more appropriate dinner time.
That's good.
But like, that's a lot. I want to try it. I do. It's got to be good.
Yeah.
That many people go. It surely can't be proximity. There's 2 other places.
So, I mean, it's got to be like crazy better than both Tacos Cabron and Tacos El Pastor.
It's got to be, right? I'm expected to be fully disappointed
Yeah.
at this point in time.
We've hyped it up way too much.
No, they didn't. It was good.
But this running joke is like, we're going to keep it going anyway.
Yeah, of course.
It is day 3 of MTG Vegas. Day 3, baby! Now, at this point in time, I will say, Aaron and Jess did leave last night. They decided to take it, to take a late plane. The hotel situation and the sleep situation, which is 10% my fault, 90% John Circus's fault.
I'd say 99-1.
Meh. It was unrecoverable. The beds would have helped a little bit, but I think with the amount of sleep they lost and their general feelings about the trip, they felt it was better to leave, and I think that was probably for the best. They clearly weren't having a good time. They were disappointed that they weren't having a good time, and it goes into a cycle. And I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in John Circus though. I'm not disappointed in those 2. Bless those 2 for trying.
They did the best possible option for them, and they cannot be blamed for that.
Exactly. Like, it's not their fault. It's my fault. Well, it's not my fault. It's John Circus's fault.
Yeah.
It's mine a little bit. I should have done my research.
I mean, we all could have had that opportunity. We had this book weeks ago, and none of us were like, I'm going to take this out.
Weeks, though, instead of months.
That's true.
That's the thing.
Next time we'll get started in, like, June.
Oh, yeah. We're going to plan it a lot better next time and not stay at this fucking hotel. I've talked about it a lot, and I'm going to break down the thoughts about this whole hotel. And if you feel like, well, that was kind of rude for Aaron and Jess to leave. No.
Totally get it.
Totally get it. Yeah. No, it's that bad. Don't stay at Circus.
Yeah.
I'll go into more detail later. But takeaway, don't stay here.
Shit sucks. Takeaway, shit sucks.
Shit sucks. So we're going to get some breakfast, then get an early start. We're going to try and earn as many prize tickets as we can in this last final Sunday rush. I feel like we're not going to be the only ones who are doing that. There's going to be Commander. There's going to be Pauper. Maybe Limited. We'll see how it goes. We played a lot of Limited so far.
Yeah. Oh, more limited than almost anything else.
It's true. Well, not almost more. Definitely more limited than anything else.
We've played an event of Pauper and 2 events of not Pauper.
Yeah. So we're going to rock it today.
Yeah.
But first, breakfast. We're probably going to do...
Ed, no.
What?
Where are we at?
Denner's.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're here to save a little money on our breakfast. There are places that are excellent around here that are not Denny's, but Denny's is priced like a Denny's, so it's relatively cheap.
It's true. It's true.
Because we plan on going after the event ends today, because it sunsets today at 6.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to a nice buffet.
Buffet.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little research, find out which ones are open, and this is gonna be our big money splurge meal.
Yeah.
Especially since our previous big money splurge meal was spent by Aaron and Jess, which was great, but it's not a buffet.
Yeah. Also, that was possibly just a tad more expensive than it should have been, if we're being totally honest. Why am I? There we go.
They did not have free refills. It was a great place. The burger was great. The fries were great.
Mm-hmm.
They did not have free refills.
And their sodas were $5. So $5 no refill drink. That feels pretty bad.
It feels bad.
But today, so after we got some decent breakfast, we're gonna do a couple of on-demand Commander games to win as many tickets. Well, not win, but to receive as many ticks as possible for playing, because it's 50 just for playing the game. Until about 12:30 when we do the pop or double up, where we're both gonna 3-0. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get 800 ticks apiece.
It's gonna be great.
And then do maybe we'll have time for one more on-demand Commander game before Popper 2 at 4 o'clock, which probably will finish up around 6 with the event, and then we'll go and get some buffet.
Yeah. If there's any leftover time, or we do very, very badly, very, very quickly, we'll probably do something like a Turbo Town or 2.
Yeah, definitely. But my goal today is to just max out, just like jam as many games as possible, just to get as many ticks as possible, and get that fucking Swords to Plowshares.
That would be awesome. I really hope the best for you.
Yeah. All right.
You telling me a chicken fried this chicken? What? Jess, next time, or anywhere else, other than that was game 1 of Commander. Super fun. Everyone was super nice. I didn't take it. Almost took it. Almost had it. Guy ended turns because he can do that. And the next guy won. But doesn't matter. All prize tickets are acquired at the beginning. 50 prize tickets, just for fun. Now, I have time before the big event to get another game in, but I'm going to use the bathroom first. Facilities. This way. No forklifts beyond this point. I'd be impressed if they could make it happen, actually. So the second Commander game went super well. They let me infinite combo, which was pretty fun. And now I'm waiting to jam a game of Popper at Turbo Town. If nothing else, Patrick's on his way to fight me. There's Patrick on his way. You're stepping towards me?
Oh, I can't beat the shit out of you unless I get closer.
Oh, then come as close as you'd like. That's a JoJo reference. That's for Eric.
What's JoJo?
I don't know. What is JoJo? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. But we're going to jam this quick game. We only have like 28 minutes. So, Turbo Town just came to a close and I took it.
Yep.
That was, the first one was close. The second one was not. Unfortunately, I was able to steal a win.
I had a really tragic opening where I spent, what, 4 turns trying to draw into a land.
Yep.
But I nearly recovered. I had like a turn until I went infinite. But he was a little too quick. He was a little quicker than I was.
So at this point of time, we have our practice for Popper. We're getting ready for the Popper. Double up. The Professor's Popper picks super special. I want that island. I'm coming in with a bog standard Orzhov Pestilence deck, and I want that island. I don't know how we're going to do.
We're both going to go 3-0, and then one of us is going to come on with that island, having beaten the other 4 people.
I would love if that was true. I don't suspect it to be true, but it would be awesome. But I'm here for fun. The island is part of the fun. If I don't get it, I don't have fun.
But then after that, we got another Pauper event at 4 o'clock. And so we're each trying to get to about roughly 1,000 ticks for varying reasons. So I'm currently at 350. Ed is at 280. So we need quite a bit more still. But the double up is a great way to get a huge amount of ticks if you do well. And then the Pauper event after that is just to sort of clean up a little bit and just get some more. Sorry to keep hogging the camera here. I think if we both do really well in the double up and we get the 800, that's it. That's 1,000. And then maybe we don't do a Pauper again, and we just like play some like sealed maybe, or we do like just more Turbo Town or Commander, and just get some extra more economy ticks.
I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to do Turbo Town for Pauper. Turbo Town is only for constructed formats, and the only decks we brought that were constructed are Pauper. And the rest of the day is going to be filled with Pauper events that are going to happen one after the other.
Yeah.
So, we're going to Pauper it up till the end and see what happens. Hopefully it works well. See, it's like a W. It's like a W because we're going to win.
That's cringe.
It's almost time for Pauper Town. Pauper double up. We're gonna win a tropical island card.
That's the sealed list.
That's not our list. But we're gonna win a tropical island card.
We're gonna tie in the 3-0 matchups for the card. So we're just gonna tear it in half and each take half.
Yeah, exactly. No, it'll go over well.
Yeah.
How would they decide that if there's a draw?
Like I just said.
No, but I mean like actually.
Yeah. He's got 2.
Louis Scott Marcus might actually punch the professor in the face with that act. Probably not.
So we intentionally go to time and tie, and we're like,
what do we do, Professor?
Where's my island?
You keep playing until there's a winner.
Oh my god.
But we're going to do the other part, but you keep playing until there's a winner.
The other event starts in 30 minutes.
New secret layer alert! Very soon. It's 12:27. It starts at 12:30.
Yep,
it's going to be scary.
Yep.
By scary, I mean I'm going to win. It's going to be scary for everyone else. We're all going to die to mosquito bites. Pestilence.
I have to assume we're playing.
My third, I think for the other Pauper player, I'm gonna play Turbo Fog.
Yep.
Just for memes.
Except for this one, you do Pestilence.
This one I'm gonna do Pestilence. The last one I did Burn, and the next one I'll play Turbo Fog for the freaking memes. It'll be great.
Oh, he's not your companion. Oh, what am I thinking?
So while we're waiting for the next Pauper games to happen, we picked up a Commander game, Commander Pots. That's going. As it do.
I got rats.
These guys are cool. I'm not gonna show them so long because they didn't ask. I didn't ask, and they didn't say, "Hey, I want to be on it." But they're cool. So, yeah. Next up is Pauper. So far, so good. I thought I was gonna lose the mirror, but I took it in 3. He was running a bit of an older one, an older build with a lot of 1/1s, which would be easy to take down. But I had to scrape every victory because he kept getting rid of my Pestilence. How'd you do?
0-2.
0-2?
He's playing an incredibly efficient, excellent mono blue fairies deck.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, dude was not here to lose. He was very tense when I handed him my deck to cut it. He shuffled it. He was not here to mess around. And I hope he goes 3-0. I mean, he has a really great deck, and once the game's over, he really chilled out, became like a really chill dude.
You felt the tension, huh?
Yeah.
He was here to win.
He was here to win. He was not here to mess around.
Not here to mess around. Yeah, I took it. 2-1, my favor.
So there's a chance you can play the Professor in the next round.
Yeah, he won too.
I have no idea. I assume so, because it's a Professor, but...
That's not necessarily true.
I guess he's not famous for being good. He's famous for being knowledgeable.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I could play him if he loses.
Yeah, maybe. It's totally possible. It was an interesting deck. It was a It was Orzhov, but it was Orzhov White Weenie. A lot of birds, Squadron Hawks, bird tokens, human soldier tokens. Which would be great against Pencilus, except somehow he was able to get rid of my Pestilence every time.
Yeah. My guy, he had counter spells on his stick.
Mm-hmm.
He had that fairy that when it enters the battlefield,
Counter target spell.
For every, where the CMC is equal or less than the fairies he controls.
Yep.
But he just completely nullified my entire board.
That sounds.
He would like ninjutsu into a different guy, put that back in his hand, counter the next thing. It was incredible to watch.
Yeah, that deck is actually very scary.
Yeah.
It's the most popular deck right now, except for the Artifacts one.
The Demir version of fairies is the number one.
Oh, it was mono blue.
Yeah, he was mono blue.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
Yeah. But, good luck to him. I hope he gets it. He's running a great game. So
I wouldn't give up yet though. You can still win 400 tickets from this.
Yeah, best I can do is 400 if I win both games.
Which is already like winning a main event.
Yeah,
otherwise,
that's already max points for a standard college event.
So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm still in it. I'm still really hoping with this Orzhov Pestilence.
You're not to play that guy for. You're gonna play him for the island.
I'm gonna get him. He won't have 4 fairies. So I'll play Pestilence, and then all his fairies will be gone.
You're gonna Pestilence 1.
Exactly. Well, I only had to Pestilence once against the guy I played, and he still got me.
Yeah.
Once.
I would have sideboarded in Scattershot Archer against the fairies, but it wouldn't have helped.
Isn't it like a 3 mana?
It's I think it's a 2-drop. I think it's one of the great Scattershot Archers. It taps to do a damage to all flyers. I think.
That's rough. Yeah. But I think I would have done it. He would have had to have a Doodle on board. If he would have got it in hand for his turn, I would have totally. It would have been worth it for that, I think.
Yeah, I subbed in Pulsar Marasa and Freak from the Real just to see if I can get my infinite combo a little quicker. Mm-hmm. Didn't get it.
That happens sometimes. Well, hopefully we'll do better next round. We got a little time to kill.
We got 5 minutes.
Plus the turns.
If there's anybody on the time, yeah.
I'm still playing.
I got 5 minutes.
This is what the, by the way, this is what the main event hall looks like. If you look at it and say like, wow, that just looks like the regular hall you've been in all weekend.
It's like the same hall, but there's only tables and nothing else.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of the second round for me, and quite possibly the end of the event for me. I just went 0 for 2 once again, so lost both rounds. Playing Teferis again, very similar deck. I think they did Dimir this time, so they ran the most popular. So I may stick around for round 3 and just see if I can get luck out with a no-show, like a dropout, and just get the 40 ticks, which is better than none, I guess. Ed is still playing his match. He's over. So again, we'll see how it goes.
Round 2, how'd you do?
0-2 again. This time it's Dimir Fairies.
Yeah, I ended up losing too. 0-2 against this. Both these games were insane, by the way. It was incredible. But I did take the L.
My first one was great. On turn 4, I dropped Boarding Party, cascaded into Boarding Party, cascaded into Annoying Allosaurus, cascaded into a Mole Drifter.
All of those.
And then he scooped.
Did you forget to tell him that actually doesn't work?
What?
Because it got to cost less?
He didn't notice. I didn't notice, he didn't notice. I lost anyway.
That's fine.
I'm gonna start making announcements. It's getting real loud over here.
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, even though technically, you could still win 40 ticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit around and see if I get if my round 3 guy just dropped out.
Yeah. Non-zero factor.
Yeah, well, it's incredibly. It's more likely than it would have been last round, because this round I'm paired up against people who also lost 0-2.
Yep.
So there's a pretty strong chance.
Yeah.
The guy playing next to us got a dropout.
Nice.
Yeah. It could have been me.
than you. Dude was fresh to Popper who fought me. He borrowed the deck. It's really brutal. I couldn't quite get there with what I needed to get there with.
Yep.
I was getting in incremental damage, especially in the second game. It wasn't enough because I never got Pestilence. As much as I tried to cycle through my stuff, as much as I can in Orzhov. So, still a good chance. I'm going to talk to the dude next, because if we won 1-1, we get 220 prize tickets.
Yes.
But if we fight, it's 400?
Yeah, one of you gets 400, one of you gets 40.
This is value if we decide to...
Yeah. But, I mean...
I'm going to see about it. I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah.
If then this is assuming that the person shows up.
I'm going to sit down, and then in 10 minutes I'll come back up and get my 40 picks.
Yep.
Because I honestly, I cannot imagine any situation where somebody was like, I'm not, like, you know what, I know I'm only going to get 40 tickets, and I know I'm only going to get, I know I'm not going to get the Tropical Island, but I'm going to sit it out, I'm going to see.
Now see, here's the thing about that.
Yeah?
They might feel the same way you do. The exact same way.
Maybe.
So it's just a matter of, we'll see how it goes.
Maybe I'll play Fairies again.
It's the most popular deck in the meta, except for, you know, I was going to say except for Affinity, but Affinity's not here. I haven't seen any.
I've only seen Fairies.
Only seen Fairies. Oh, I saw Mono Blue, and I saw Orzhov. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that great, but I did meet the professor.
Hey! I hope you're gonna turn it around.
Yeah, 2-1, 400 ticks.
You got it.
At the very least, and I'm gonna win the next one. That's another 400 ticks. It's gonna be good.
You got this.
Excellent, thank you, Prof.
My pleasure.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
How'd you do?
It was great. We had a hard-fought battle. I played a lot of spells, played a lot of lands. He played a lot of lands, played a lot of spells.
How'd you actually do?
Oh, yeah, we decided to drop 1-1-1, so we both got 220 tickets.
Solid.
Yeah, we split the prize pool. As he forgets that he's got us.
Yeah. My opponent was a no-show, so I took the 40, but we predicted that. So putting my tick total currently at 390. Ed, what do you got?
I don't remember.
You had 260 before.
So now I have,
you had 280 before.
So now I have 500.
Yeah, it's got
500.
It's got a cool 500.
Not bad.
So you're halfway there to the 1,000.
Yep.
I'm not gonna make it.
I'm not gonna make it.
But we'll get something cool together.
Yeah, we'll get something cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're here. I'm here with my opponent for the Popper round. Say hi. I'm feeling pretty confident in this win.
Yeah,
This W.
You have the strong board.
I do have the strong board. I think I've got the advantage. But you know, anything can go in this matchup. It's, you know, it could be either here or there. We'll see how it goes.
Alright, so now at the end of round 1 of the of Popper 2, the Electric Boogaloo. Both got the W. I actually played a game. Ed had a no-show. So we suspect that the best of 3-0s from the Popper double up are probably still doing that, which is why we had like 4 people not show up to this event of the 12 that are signed up for it. So it's entirely possible we play each other in round 2, in which case, congratulations, Ed, for your magnificent win.
This is quite the power on this table. Even all those lands. Are they all signed, or are just the ones at top signed?
Yeah, signed and altered by the artist.
Oh,
so,
goodness gracious.
They're all different.
It's incredible. Oh, they're all super fun. It's super different. Oh, man. This is awesome.
Thank you.
This is a power cube. This is some of the most powerful cards in the game. Most expensive, certainly. There's like houses on this table. And they're all in the wonderful Cubamajigs boxes. That's awesome. What do you think, Gavin Verheyes, senior designer, Wizards of the Coast? Cube's my favorite format. So seeing a powered cube happening here at Vegas, what else would it be? You know, this is amazing. You gotta love it.
You gotta love it. You got it from one of the men himself. Second game over, I got by a life link, little bit, couple of lives, a little life stick, and I couldn't do anything about it. Literally had no out for it. So it goes on to game 3, maybe if it show up. So that was the last game. We decided to split the tickets. It was pretty sweet. But we played anyway, just for fun. And I crushed. Could have gotten, 90 more tickets, but whatever. It's not about the tickets. It's about the games. And a little bit about the tickets, but it's fine. It's about the games. That's what it's about. So at this point, it's just a matter of waiting for Patrick, and then we're gonna go eat. A lot. So that ends the final games that we'll be playing at the event. Yeah. The event's going to come to an end very soon.
They're already putting it away.
They're already putting a lot of it away.
We need to hurry to the prize wall before it goes away too.
Exactly. Or even the things we want.
Yeah.
So we're going to head there.
Look at the line.
You can see the line. Well, you can't see the line in this video, but the line is enormous. So we're going to head that way, cash out, and just eat like kings. That's important.
Yeah. Okay, how many do?
So total amount that we won, I won 660 tickets.
Yeah, I'm counting right now. 100, 200, 300, 350, 373, 390, 410. I'm counting now. I'm tired. So 430. 440, 450, I got 450.
450, 660 and 450. You figure 20 tickets is a booster pack, so it's about $4. So I don't know the calculation. It'll be right here. But that sounds pretty good. Yeah. For our first time at an event like this.
Not quite a box each, but
still pretty good. Putting stuff away, putting stuff away. Mad dash to the finish over here, which is what we're doing. We're gonna cash out. We're gonna have a great time. Yeah. After all is said and done, this is what I'm walking away with. Definitely not a bad pull, if I were to say so myself.
I got doubling season.
Doubling season is awesome. Don't let them be like, oh no, I only go to doubling season. No, it's sweet.
I did not say only. I just said I got doubling season.
But it's one card, and you might be like, oh, it's only one card. No, it's awesome. Doubling season is one of the best cards in the game. It's like $60.
It cost me all of my ticks, but the guy miscounted, and he gave me 10 back, so it was cool.
And I got the meme. That got me, I'm going to say it got me the Sea of Clouds. We're hungry. We're going to go eat.
Yeah. So, Magic Fest is now officially over.
Yes.
We finished up.
It's technically not officially over, but it's over for us.
We're done. We finished up. We finished our the last event ended pretty much with us, right? With that Popper event.
Yeah. I think we were the last constructed event that was going.
Yeah, I think there's like a sealed event possibly going right now, but it started after we started.
And the drafts always go late.
Yeah. So now we got our prizes. We got everything. We're not going back to the convention center for the rest of the trip. Pretty satisfied, I think, in general.
Oh yeah.
For how prepared we were for the competition and for the events, we definitely performed better than we should have.
I would say so.
So now we're heading over to a buffet, a Wins buffet.
Yeah.
So overall experience of our first ever MTG Vegas.
I thought it was great. Had a wonderful time.
Fantastic trip. Couple of bumpy roads, but in general, every second spent not in Circus has been a delight.
Yeah, absolutely. The event was awesome. Vegas has been pretty sweet. The food's been good.
Yep.
It's been dry.
Yep.
Everything was great except for our hotel, which was the worst.
So lessons for next time. Number one.
That
hotel.
The Marriott
one right
is
there.
fine. Maybe
So-
the Encore.
Yeah.
There's the Wynn.
Yep.
Marriott
Yeah.
is fine.
But regardless, a closer hotel that is not Circus Circus.
Yes. Key detail. Check out that lighting.
Yeah. Right. Second thing we learned, probably get 2 rooms. Just in case the hotel isn't, the Superior Hotel isn't a solution to some of the problems, a second room definitely would be.
Oh yeah.
Because even if one person ends up snoring a crap ton during the whole thing, every other person could just move into that second room.
That is true.
Number 3, give it probably more than 3 weeks of prep.
Oh yeah. Probably more time to plan everything, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, more time to plan for everything, more time to save up and pay for everything.
Yep.
Although technically we did have that going earlier back in May.
Yeah, financially we were fine because we had a different trip planned.
Yeah, we were going to go to Disneyland and then didn't and came here instead with that money.
Yeah.
So that was fine.
Financially the planning wasn't the problem.
Yeah. But I think for next time around we're going to start planning in like June or July, a good like 5 months ahead of time.
Depending on when they have the next Vegas one.
Usually it's in August, October?
Yeah, usually it happens in October. This year, because of the COVID, it was pushed back.
Yeah.
They canceled all the events. This is the first big live Magic events since the pandemic started.
Yeah. And it went phenomenally.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so definitely we'll give more time to prepping, not just financially, but just sort of like competitively, like testing our decks, building stuff, spending more time on it than the 3 weeks that we did.
Absolutely, I'm totally down.
And I think
this was mad fun.
Oh yeah, but had a blast. But I think those are the 3 big takeaways. Closer hotel.
Yep.
Not Circus Circus.
Not Circus Circus.
Never Circus Circus. Don't do it.
That place. Never that fucking place.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
They tried to offer us free stays and we said no. Anyway,
it's not worth it.
And just more prep. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go hit up the buffet now. And we got a whole day tomorrow to wait in line for Tacos del Gordo.
In Glatt.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty much it. Catch you guys later.
After nearly an hour and a half deliberation, we're here. We're at the Wynn. We're at the Wynn Buffet. Everyone we asked about buffets at Magic Las Vegas suggested this place. So we're gonna give it a try. $65 a head. Which is a lot. But we also planned for this. The only meal we've eaten so far, we split a hot dog and like a regular sized hot dog after the first Hopper game. Otherwise, we only had that Denny's meal that we had earlier today. So right now, Patrick's getting, we have all our stuff. So Patrick's getting his plate first, and then I'm gonna get my plate. I'm not gonna share all the plates, mostly because I don't want to be incriminated by this video vlog. But I'll let you know how it was when we're rolling ourselves home after eating. This will likely be the only plate I show because I'm probably not doing this all the time, but yeah, we're quite satisfied. Know the Win, thank you for an excellent buffet. That was great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, it was wonderful. Oh yeah. Like, there were a couple things that I was like, probably could have did better or get something else. But that steak.
At worst, I was not surprised by any of the food I had.
There you go.
I did not think anything was objectively bad. Some of the things that were just sort of as good as other places have it.
And there were some things that were excellent.
Oh, yeah. Wings, great. Sausage, great.
The sausage was awesome.
Steak, fantastic.
The steak was great. I was like it'd be like a $35 steak somewhere else, but at a buffet.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like, having just that, you've already half the time.
Yeah, no, it was great. It's getting a little loud. Hopefully we'll cut it.
Yeah.
No, it's worse.
Okay.
Hold on. We're going to cut. By the way, if you're curious at all, Tacos del Gordo, still massive line. Endlessly curious as to what's going on. One day, Tomorrow, we're gonna try it, no matter what. I don't care.
It's happening.
It's happening.
We're gonna commit to the line.
We're gonna get in line right now. No, we're not doing that.
Well, I mean, we'll get in line now and we'll get tacos at 10 in the morning.
Yes, exactly. I think just by virtue of that, this has to be the first place we try.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we get in at a reasonable time.
I think if we get in line, that... I mean, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
If we're gonna do 3 taco places, these 3 taco places tomorrow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough, right? Because I don't know how early you want to get in line for Taco Del Gordo.
We probably don't have to get in line that early.
No, but I think if we can...
It was been bumping because it's the weekend.
Yeah, but if we get in line, if this crowd holds up for some reason on a Monday, then we get in line at roughly opening.
Also, did we just get jebaited? I think we just got jebaited.
What happened?
Hit that button. Wait. Okay, we're waiting. We'll see how it goes. That gives me a chance to stand for a little bit.
That turn lane that's not currently active is also on.
Oh, you're right.
On the lights.
Well, yeah.
It's fine. They'll go, and then they won't do a protected left turn.
Yeah. These guys just went. So whatever. Monday, our final day.
Yeah.
It's super dark in here. Let me get some natural light in here. Okay. Recovery has happened. We're here. It is Monday. And what do we have on the docket? We're gonna go to those 3 taco places.
Yep.
And then we're debating on whether or not that far from here, there's like a Michael Jackson show.
Yeah, Michael Jackson live.
Yeah.
How'd they do it?
I don't know how they did it.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. It seems like fun. It's relatively simple price. And other than that, we're gonna engage ourselves in Taco Tuesday.
It's Monday.
Mexican Monday.
There you go.
We got there. It's fine. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't wait in line forever for Tacos del Gordo, which we're going to do first because that opens in about 13 minutes.
Yeah, this is the first one. As soon as this ends, we're going to walk our asses down there.
We're just going to commit to the line, whatever it is.
Yep.
It's Monday, so maybe it's not going to be too bad.
We say.
Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty much the same.
I think it's going to be maybe a little less, which is not going to be a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
So one way to find out.
And we'll see which one of us is right and which is dead.
Yes. One of us will die. Finally, we're here. And there's no line because we're mad early. We got that smoke blowing. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good. But we'll see how it goes. After a lot of waiting, we finally got what looks to be super delicious tacos y una quesadilla. So we're gonna knock these back and it's gonna be delicious. That was delicious.
It was fantastic.
That was fantastic. All super fresh. They make it right in front of you. It's wonderful. The steak was excellent, chopped very well.
I opted into a steak taco because I figured it's probably the most common thing that all 3 taco places are gonna have.
That's
it's
true.
The easiest thing to just grab and compare.
That is very true.
Like this place, they had some more exotic stuff. They had like beef tongue and brain and stuff like that. And I think it'd be interesting to try, but I don't think the other places would have it, so I wouldn't do it.
That's fair enough. That's a plenty good reason. I think the other 2 places are probably not going to be as good, but I'm down to be surprised.
Yeah. So next up for lunch, we're going to do a late lunch around 3:30, 4 o'clock. We're going to go to Tacos del Carbon.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be good. Until then, I'm probably just going to chill at the hotel. Do whatever.
No, attempt.
Try our best. Taco taco place number 2. We're on our way. 2. We're on tacos al cabron.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Listen, it's fine. I mean, presumably. We'll see how it is.
Yeah. We've already, in theory, already had the best one. Just based off of, like, apparent lines outside these 3 taco places all together.
It was also totally excellent.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I could see it totally being the best one.
We shall see how this one stacks up. It is a larger, nicer venue, a nice like restaurant location. It's like inside the mall or sort of part of it.
It's not larger. The place we went to right here, the first place, is pretty big. This one seems about the same size, but the vibe is totally different because it's in this fancy resort thing.
Yeah. The rare for the, I don't know how to read that. It's so aggressively stylized. I don't know what letters to read.
It's Resort World is what it is. That's what it's called.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Even though it looks like Rearth World, it really doesn't look like Resort World on first, second, or third blush. Hey, Katy Perry's here. Hey, Luke Bryan's here.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Luke Bryan?
He is.
You know who's not here? This dude.
You don't know that for sure.
Listen. So, we were actually wrong. It's not an internal venue, it's an outdoors venue, which is actually pretty sweet considering the atmosphere here. It's pretty cool. Tacos al cabron. But we're talking outdoor venue, stand style. But these look pretty good. Only time will tell if it's any better than the ones we already had earlier today. But also, the churros that Patrick got are pretty good. Let's eat. It's about time for the final thing. Yeah, we're heading up the strip a little bit. We're heading to the what's it called? The Stratus or the Status?
The Stratus, yeah.
The Stratus.
It's going to be down the other way.
No, it's up north the other way.
Is it?
Yeah.
This one's the other way. All right.
No, the Pokey Needle bit is on the other side. So we're heading up the strip a little bit towards downtown. We're going to see this Michael Jackson show.
Yeah,
we're interested.
Michael Jackson live.
Yeah, how'd they do that? Who knows, man? I thought he was dead.
Yeah, me too.
I guess he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the show's going to be bad?
Perfect. See, Patrick, they got a Space Needle too.
Yeah, mine's bigger.
I guess that's fair.
Yes, so we go to
Literally every place on the strip up until downtown looks way closer than it actually is.
Yeah. Because we're so huge.
They're so huge. So we're in line, we're almost there, we're almost in the theater. How do you think they did it?
Necromancy.
It's gotta be. Michael Jackson is live.
Yeah.
He died like over 10 years ago. It's gotta be necromancy.
Or genetic cloning.
Ah, it could be genetic cloning.
Or we just read it and it's somebody named Michelle Jackson.
Wouldn't that be like all this is a total bit? MJ stands for something completely different?
Yes.
Like Mikhail Jorbagan?
Sure.
Or something like that.
I don't know.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was totally sweet.
Fantastic.
Loved it. He did a little bit with like cancel culture boo-hoo, but like other than that,
I mean, like, you could tell that his intention was not to like offend
the liberals.
Not to offend anybody with liberal sensibilities, and more. I think he meant more just like, everybody calm down about the small shit.
Which I guess is valid, I guess.
But that's not the message that actually was conveyed, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, there's two parties in a message.
Yeah.
The sender and the receiver.
It's true.
It just all depends. But other than that, the show was awesome and excellent and pretty good.
Yeah.
Had a good time with it.
Jealous Franco did a wonderful job this evening.
He sure did. At this point in time, it's like 9, almost 9:30.
9:20. Yeah.
9:20, almost 9:30. We got a 25-minute walk. We're gonna head to the third and final of our taco stops.
Tacos del Pastor.
Tacos del Pastor, that's the one.
The Del or El?
Pretty sure it's El Pastor.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we're gonna probably call it there for the whole trip.
Yeah.
He's got an early flight.
Yep. I head to the airport at about 3 in the morning. And I spend the day in Denver. So that'll be in my cut of this vlog.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to Denver. I'm going directly home to Oakland Airport, and we'll probably have some sort of like showing off the food we got. Maybe have like a few minutes where we talk about our trip.
Yeah.
And what was good and what was bad and what was circus, which is extra bad. And then probably call it there.
Yeah.
See you at El Pastor.
And I look forward to showing you the sights to see in Denver.
Yeah, a little extra for his side of the vlog.
Yeah.
Yo, it's the world's biggest gift shop. The world's largest gift shop. You want to go in?
Not really.
Perfect. Yeah, this place has got some pretty cool stuff. Don't you think?
Not really.
Tacos al Pastor. All you can eat barbecue or sushi.
What are you gonna get?
I think the barbecue sushi.
Yeah? I think we're gonna go for the taco sushi.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go. This is shockingly similar. And these also look delicious, just like the other ones.
That's the last one.
So, after this taco trifecta on this Taco Tuesday of ours.
Yeah.
Wait, Mexican Monday.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. In a surprising upset, we actually prefer Tacos al Pastor. Copyrighted music, don't worry about that, that's all fine. But yeah, of all the places we tried, Sleeper upset, Tacos al Pastor.
Yeah.
We didn't expect it to be number 1. I did kind of expect Tacos al Cabron to be number 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, of the 3 places,
El Pastor had the meat had a little more kick to it. The guacamole was just a little more subtle, and they had lime available, which the other 2 did not.
which yeah, tops it for us. All 3 places were great, but I gotta give it to Pastor.
Take it from us. If you're in Vegas and looking for one of these 3 taco places to get, skip the line, which it doesn't exist right now, and go to Pastor.
Yep, agreed. So, now, just a little bit left of this trip. A little denouement at the hotel.
then it'll be time to go.
I got a lot longer to go than you do, but I also move earlier than you do. It's kind of messed up. It's a little funky.
Yeah, it's a little funky. But we'll talk about the trip as a whole when we get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
So stick around for that. We're here.
Yeah.
This is the end.
Yep.
This is the end of the trip.
Yeah. This is the only angle. Well, I think it's like the second angle we've shown of the hotel room.
Yeah.
Because I think like we've always done it like from the window.
Yeah, from the window to the wall.
Yeah.
With the sweat drips down my.
It's okay.
And it cuts here.
So, so what we do today?
Well, we had a shit ton of tacos.
Spent the whole day eating 6 carne asada tacos.
You had 6. I had closer to 10.
Yeah.
But they were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just, whole trip wrap up.
I mean, there was a little Michael Jackson in there too.
There's true. It was a very small Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So let's talk about our feelings for the whole trip.
Yeah. I had a wonderful time, delightful time. The whole trip in general. I think it was very much needed. A very relaxing 5 days spent not worrying about work or bills or anything like that. Just being able to just like be here and hang out and do the things I'd want to do. I think every moment spent outside was terrific.
I agree, especially with the particular wording of that last little bit that you added there.
Oh, was there a particular thing you wanted to tack on to that statement?
Yeah, I want to make everyone very clear the wording, everything outside was wonderful.
Yeah.
The food we had was great.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I was disappointed in terms of food, and I wasn't even really like that disappointed in it. It was just probably the lowest value option, and the event was great. The Magic event was great.
Terrific event. I mean, had a great time yesterday. We spent the entire day there from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We talked to wonderful people.
Yep.
During the whole event, I can only think of 2 people that were like even remotely jerky.
Yeah. There was like there was a funky kind of Uber driver who was in a bad mood.
Yep.
And then there was just a vaguely annoying guy we played Popper against. Not Popper.
No, it was in a commander pod.
That's right. Yeah.
It was in a commander pod.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of meant well. He's just not very good at socializing.
It's entirely possible.
But yeah, no. Overall, we've met great people. We've had wonderful conversations with people.
Yeah.
The events were great.
Yeah.
I got to talk with 2 people in the Magic community that I actually really respect. Gavin Verhey himself,
yep,
as well as the professor.
I ended up having to miss talking to Gavin Verhey because I was playing my match at the time, but I did get to say hello to the professor, and that was super cool. He confirmed my fears that wall combo does indeed get completely creamed by Fairies Control. He did confirm that for me.
Which is totally fair.
Yeah.
But the event was wonderful.
Yeah. And, we like to have a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the problems.
Let's talk about the problems.
We need to talk about the problems.
Somebody needs to talk about the problems. As you notice, Aaron and Jess are not here.
Yes. There is, I think, one clip in this entire vlog in which they showed up, other than outside of just in name.
I mean, there's earlier stuff in my parts of the vlog.
That's true.
Like,
that's true. But like once arriving in Vegas, there was basically one part that they were here.
Yeah, which is super unfortunate, and it can all be blamed on John Circus himself.
Yeah.
So the thing about this room. And this is not just true of this room. This is a common thing in a lot of Vegas hotels. There was anything extra you can think of that is pretty typical in a hotel room is not here.
No mini fridge.
No coffee maker.
There's no circulating fan in the bathroom.
That's a weird one. There's no circulating fan in the bathroom. There's no microwave.
Nope.
There's only one chair.
Yep. Single
one
chair.
desk.
Yep. There was a total of 4 terrible pillows in the whole room.
Yeah, only 4, and we're 4 people in.
Yeah.
So it's one each.
Apiece. Yeah.
And they're not very big. They're very regular, smaller pillows.
Yeah. And then on Saturday night, right? Was it Saturday night or was it Friday night?
Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, Friday night we called to see if we can get
Yeah,
more
Friday night
pillows.
we called to see if we can get more pillows.
They said we're out of pillows.
They said this hotel ran out of pillows.
Which is wild because it's not a small hotel.
It's a very large hotel. There's a lot of rooms. You'd think they'd have pillows galore.
Yeah.
Pillows for days. But they ran out. They said they couldn't bring us anymore.
So on Saturday, we walked our butts over to, first we walked to the mall, but the mall didn't actually open until 10.
And we were trying to get there before the event happens.
Yeah, the event at like 10:30.
Yeah.
So we Ubered instead to Target and picked up 6 of their $4 pillows. And we were chatting with the cashier there, and he straight up thought that we were employees of Circus Circus buying emergency pillows. We had to assure him that no, we were in fact guests spending our own money on pillows for the hotel.
Pause. I'm gonna let him shut up. It's using the directional microphone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's also not that long distance.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned it may not even be picking us up. We'll have to check later.
It probably is, but we'll see.
Yeah.
If we need to do it again, we can.
Yeah.
So we picked up those 6 pillows.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the pillow situation, the room situation, and the snoring situation, which I was the one that snored the most. I had the most trouble with it.
Although I will say you were not exclusively the person making the noise, and then I at least one night did begin to make my ghostly moans as I am in habit to do on vacation trips. Now at some point Aaron was snoring as well, so it was just coming from all over, and it was untenable, unfortunately, for our 2 friends.
Yeah, typically, and even Aaron concurred. Because we've been on a road trip before and we stayed at hotels.
Yeah, and we lived together, so I can.
Yeah, and we lived together. I snore a little bit. Typically, I snore a very little bit.
Yeah, but not nearly that bad.
Not nearly that bad. The problem is twofold. The problem is, one, it's really dry.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of nasal just weirdness because it's very dry here. I had a little bit of a stuffy nose, and now it's stuffed but dry. Since I got here. And 2, because there's only 1 pillow per person, I can't sleep on my side.
Yeah.
Usually I sleep on my side with a bunch of pillows, and I'm wrapping another pillow in my arms because that's how I sleep, on my side.
It's comfy.
Without that and only 1 pillow, my body would just, in my sleep, I would naturally go back to my back, which would cause me to snore very loudly. And it's super unfortunate. Because by the time we had fixed the pillow problem, the damage was already done, and they had already committed to leaving.
They were so thoroughly exhausted, having not slept for the last 2 days, and they didn't want to. We could not guarantee them in any kind of good faith that the pillow situation would have improved the snoring. So they made the correct move to head on home, and no begrudging that whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
Definitely the right call to make.
Do the thing that's going to make you the healthiest, and if it's super impacting your sleep, and it absolutely was, they made the right call.
Yeah. Plus, high key, it means I get my own bed.
Yeah, high key, very true.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're disappointed that they didn't get to go to the event.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But there's always next time.
Yeah.
We could do these again. We'll have a little more money.
Yeah.
We'll be able to afford 2 rooms instead of just 1.
And we're going to start planning more than 3 weeks in advance.
And it's not going to be fucking here at Circus.
No.
There's clowns, and it's me. I'm the clowns.
In addition to all of that, at least 2 of the elevators that go up to this floor don't work.
It's true.
The beds don't have fitted sheets. I looked. They're it's just like a regular top sheet. There's 2 top sheets.
We couldn't get any good outside of the hotel room footage because the windows are so dirty. It's a run. This place is a rundown hotel. It peaked in the 60s.
Yeah.
And it's running on fumes.
Yeah.
Like truly.
Yeah.
The stuff that there is to do here, it's not particularly. Well, it's not our vibe.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gamblers. There's obviously a big gambling show floor.
The bottom 5 floors of the hotel is all casino stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the most gambling I did this entire weekend was I spent like $40 while waiting for these guys to get in Thursday night.
Most gambling I did was the tacos today.
Renting this.
Renting this
hotel room.
Damn hotel room.
Yeah.
Like we're not gamblers, so the casino aspects don't entice us.
Yeah.
Which is that's not a problem.
Well, I mean,
but
like, just
every hotel's got their own flavor of thing that they've got going on. Circus is obviously, an indoor amusement park and circus acts and an arcade place like Chuck E. Cheese style that the kids can do, and this is all not our style in our mid to late 20s.
Check-in was a huge hassle. Ed called, was it Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
To get my name on the reservation list so I could check in before them, because I got here several hours before them because I wasn't working on Thursday. I got here and they had no idea who I was, and they said my name was not on any reservation. So then Ed had to call twice, and then I had to I had to remind them to check their email from bookings.com before anything could happen. And then finally we were able to check in after we put the room on my card instead.
Yeah.
Which included a very sweet $100 security deposit.
I don't even know what the security deposit is for.
I'm offended, honestly.
Yeah.
Every time we come back to the hotel from going out from anywhere to do anything, every time we come back, we discover some new thing that makes this less of a good experience at this hotel, and makes me more upset that they asked for a security deposit.
It really is quite disappointing.
Yeah.
Because all the other stuff to do if you're into that kind of thing, it's like for kids. A bunch of the stuff is adults and kids stuff. That seems quite fun if you're here for that, but they should probably just separate the hotel and casino and sell the hotel off.
Yeah, yeah.
Sell it to someone who will take care of it.
But other than that, we lucked out tremendously on all the food places we went to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Every food place we went to was a killer.
There was a couple of times where we just kind of wandered into a place to eat just to see what it was like, and then it was delightful.
Oh yeah.
There's a place called Wing Shack that we went into after deciding not to wait in line for tacos al gordo on Friday.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was good.
Whole tenderloin on the chicken tenders.
Yeah, and real tenderloin. It's not like a reconstituted chicken breast. It was like a full actual tenderloin.
Yeah, and the garlic parmesan was not a dry rub, but was actually like a full sauce.
Oh yeah, but we'll discuss that kind of thing in just a moment. I do want to say, thank you for Aaron and Jess for sticking out as long as you did.
Big ups.
Thank you, Patrick, for coming along.
Yeah.
This was fun. I know this was my crazy idea, but I think it was quite fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, least favorite part about the trip that wasn't this hotel?
That wasn't this hotel?
Or anything to do with this hotel? Because that's the answer. But
yeah. Least favorite thing that isn't the hotel, I would have to say, would probably be... it's hard to say any of the individual events that I didn't perform super well in, because I'm kind of tempted to say the Sealed League wasn't super great for me, but I just got a bad pull, and but it's hard to say that was the worst because it was still pretty fun to do. I can't say none of the experiences we did outside of the hotel I don't think were bad in any way, so it's difficult to say what was the worst.
I'll say the walking distance to the event was probably the worst. It was more than we expected it to be.
It's true. Yeah, we looked out the hotel window and we saw the convention center across the street. It turned out that was the North Hall, and the event was in the South Hall, which was 3 blocks further down.
Yeah, the convention center, and you could see it pretty early on. The convention center was enormous. It was huge.
Oh yeah, massive.
I've never even been anywhere close to a convention center that even comes close to being that big.
Yeah.
And as a result, when it's it's in the same building, it's way far down. It was a 25-minute walk.
Once we got into the North Hall.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good walk.
Yeah.
But
the blisters show that it was not an easy
Which
one.
I think was another reason why I think Sunday was probably the best of all the days, because we got there and we didn't leave until we were done.
We did not leave until we were done, and that was a smart plan that we'll probably continue to do in the future.
Definitely. But yeah, I mean, outside of the hotel stuff, I don't think there was anything like that I objectively thought was like a bad time.
Okay, that's good.
And so, based on that, I think it would be difficult and I think unfair to say what was the worst thing.
That's fair. What was the best thing?
The best thing, I think, was for me, the first popper event we did on Friday. It was the best I performed all weekend. I went 2-1, and I got a bunch of ticks. And I think, really just like that, and just, I think the buffet, Wynn's buffet.
Oh yeah, Wynn's buffet.
Yeah.
I was all ready to say the second popper event.
Yeah.
Which the energy that we did, that was on Sunday. The energy was unmatched. Everyone was there. It was like the most competitive thing we've done in a while.
Yeah, I mean, they held it in the main event hall, which says a lot about it.
Yeah, and the feeling that I got from winning that first round was awesome. And even meeting the professor, even after taking the L in the second game, meeting the professor, that was awesome as well. Oh, but man, that buffet, almost forgot.
It was incredible.
That was an incredible
fantastic buffet.
Wonderful. And it was mostly New York Strip. I mostly ate the New York Strip.
Yeah, we had 3 separate people recommend Wynn's buffet before we even got there.
Yeah, like we wanted to come to this trip and we wanted to do a buffet.
Yeah.
We didn't know which one, but when we bring up the concept of buffets to other people, they're like, "Oh, check out the Wynn. It's pretty good."
Yeah.
Because most people because when you look online, most people say the Bellagio is the best. But everyone was like, "No, check out the Wynn. The Wynn is great. It'll be super good for what you're looking for."
Yeah.
And man, biting into that churro.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was a good churro.
There
was a churro, by the way. It didn't show up on film, but for one of the desserts was a churro that was this big and had a molten core of brown sugar cinnamon in the center. It was awesome.
It was like brown sugar cinnamon mixed with like cream cheese or something like that. It was like slightly gooey, sort of.
Yeah, it was almost like a syrup,
yeah,
but like thick.
It was like a brown sugar filling of some kind.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was fantastic. And then paired that with some cheesecake with raspberry on top. Delightful.
Delightful. Very wonderful food.
Yeah.
The strip was great. The chicken was great.
We waddled home afterwards.
Yeah, we sure did. But that was mostly from the blisters.
That's true. That's true.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Most surprising thing about the trip?
Most surprising thing... gosh. I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of really cool, very pleasantly surprised things that happened. I was very surprised that Tacos El Pastor was the best of the 3 that we checked out. That was pretty surprising because I honestly expected it to be the worst one, just sort of looking around. And I know we differ on that particular guess.
Yeah, I was expecting Tacos El Cabron to be the worst. And Tacos El Pastor to be the second best. But I think it edges out.
It topped out just barely over.
Just barely.
Yeah. But I think other than that, the most surprising thing, honestly, would just have to be like how much of the prize stakes that we won at the end of it. For our first ever big Magic competitive event, we came out, I think, pretty well on top. I mean, not on top, but pretty decently for what we expected to do.
Yeah, we're not tournament grinders, and for the first 2 days, we didn't really try that hard to earn that many ticks.
No.
Definitely day 3 was we earned a lot of ticks on purpose.
We
pushed ourselves.
We buckled down and plotted out the day from beginning to start. This is exactly what we're going to do from start to finish to get as many ticks as possible.
Oh yeah, and I think that showed because we tripled our ticks.
Yeah. I doubled. I think you tripled at the end.
I tripled by it. He doubled his.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was that was awesome.
Yeah.
But I think the most surprising for me, you mentioned the Tacos El Pastor winning.
Yeah.
I think the most surprising to me was that chicken place. Honestly, that was excellent.
Yeah, it was opening up the to-go box and finding the whole tenderloin.
Yeah, because you know what chicken tenders look like, because we ordered tenders.
Yeah.
And you know what they look like? They look like, just fried pieces of chicken.
Like nuggets.
Like longer nuggets. But these were actual tenderloin. If you've ever cooked a chicken tenderloin,
Yeah.
like baked it or fried it even,
Yeah.
you know what they look like, and this is that. This was that, and that really surprised me because even at chicken tender places, you don't see it a whole lot.
It's true. Outside of the hotel, if you could do one thing differently from this trip, what would you do?
So outside of picking a different hotel?
Yeah.
Because that was going to be my thing.
Yeah.
A closer place.
But besides that, if you could do anything different, what would you do?
Probably explore more of the strip.
Yeah.
We very much stayed where we can get to on foot. Then we went north to the Strata. We went as far south as the mall and the Wynn, and as far east as the South Hall of the Convention Center.
Yeah.
We enjoyed what we saw locally.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we didn't get a chance to get a good look at what Vegas is like.
Yeah.
We might plan to do a different Vegas-specific trip just to check it out.
Yeah, and we are definitely doing a makeup trip for Aaron and Jess at some point. Whether that be Magic or Vegas related is up to them.
Yeah, exactly.
We are doing something for them to make up for this terrible experience they had, because they did not leave the hotel.
Yeah, they did not leave the hotel, and the hotel was very clearly the worst part.
Yeah.
It was a chicken egg problem, and it never got resolved.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
so
their resolution was to leave.
So we'll be doing something for them at a later date.
Absolutely. Rest assured.
I think for me, I would have liked, I think, to do one of the team trio events.
Oh yeah, that would have been excellent.
Yeah.
We don't have Aaron.
Unfortunately, but we would have.
We would have Aaron or Jess.
Yeah.
If it wasn't because of the hotel situation.
Yes.
I would have loved to have probably played the Saturday Popper match.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that definitely would have gotten us to 1,000 ticks each.
Yeah.
Easily.
There was 4 Popper events. We played in 3 of them.
Yeah.
We played in the one big one and the one on Friday and Sunday that were smaller, but we didn't play the Saturday one.
I did well Friday, did really badly on Sunday, but that's to be expected because my deck is like 49 out of 50 most popular decks.
Which is fair. I was playing a more popular deck, but it's easy to hose. It's easy to break down.
Yeah.
So it was hard to win with.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's all just sort of like, lessons learned. This was mostly more of an exploratory trip for the future times that we're going to be doing this event.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I'm fully committed to doing more of these in the future.
Oh, absolutely. This was a lot of fun. Yeah. And I got to meet great people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody we talked to was, like, so excited to be here, like, having a great time for the most part. Very eager to get back to doing these events because Wizards did cancel a ton of these the last 2 years.
This event wasn't even made by Wizards of the Coast. No, this is Channel Fireball and they're lonesome.
Yeah.
Part of the fun of Magic the Gathering, the game is fun. We play it for fun. It's great.
Yeah.
That gathering is what we're here for.
Yeah.
The gathering is what brings us joy when we play together. It's not that I'm playing Magic, it's that I'm playing Magic with Patrick, I'm playing Magic with Aaron, I'm playing Magic with Brian, I'm playing Magic with all my friends, new and old, and that's what I really enjoy about it. And getting together and doing that event here in Vegas was awesome.
What was one of your favorite interactions with just like some random other person not part of the group at the event?
So random other person means not the professor.
Right. It's like just like some other attendee who's not a Magic content creator.
It was super fun. The second pod I did of Commander, not just because my deck went off immediately and no one noticed until it was too late, which was super fun, but not why it was cool. Just that crew of 4 people was really fun. I think we had a lot of good energy. We're all happy to be there. We're all there for different stuff, but we had time to kill, and it was cool to just chat with them and talk.
Yeah.
There was also the 2 dudes next to us at the Wynn, were like the last 2 people to leave.
Yeah, yeah. They were here for like some rock climbing event.
Oh yeah.
And then they were in line in front of us for the buffet. And then they just happened to be sat like almost directly next to us, and then everybody else had already left, and we were just sort of chatting, the 4 of us, before just sort of closing up and heading out. So that was super cool, and that's the thing that happens to us fairly frequently.
Us specifically. People butt into our conversations all the time. Probably because we're just approachable. We're just that good people.
Well, I mean, even like, even going through the hotel to the wing buffet, you just sort of openly asked out loud which way to the buffet, like sort of to yourself even, and a woman behind us went like this way, and then like was pointed the right direction.
We don't even know if she was talking to us, but she answered our question.
Yeah. For me, I think my favorite interaction I had during this weekend with another player at the event was there was a guy that I played my third match of the Sealed League with on Friday night. And we were just sort of like just chatting and having a casual conversation during the match and talking about like what kind of prizes we're hoping to get with our ticks and stuff like that. And we both sort of mentioned that we were really hoping to get one of the gigantic sized Swords to Plowshares cards. And then on our way in Saturday morning, he actually like recognized us and bumped into us, and we were chatting about like his progress because he had been like grinding it out all day Friday. And I think he was also like trying buying up tickets from people who were selling their ticks because he was only going to be there for the 2 days. And then he bumped into us on Saturday morning and was very excited to tell us that he got enough ticks to go and get the card. And so we got to like sort of go with him to see him get the gigantic card, and it was super cool that just sort of like he recognized us and wanted to like share with us that he got it.
Yeah, that's super cool when that happens. I didn't have any particular interactions like that, but I'm super glad your dude got there. Mm-hmm. Next time it'll be us.
Yeah, I'm going home next year with a gigantic Swords to Plowshare.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
Or if they got Sarah Angel, I'll do that instead.
Yeah. Or a lightning bolt.
Well, you can take a lightning bolt.
I'll take the lightning bolt. That's fine. That's fine. Lava spike.
Yeah.
Rift bolt.
Soul ring would be cool.
Yeah, I think probably most likely Soul ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All things considered, everything taken into account, I had a wonderful time.
An absolutely fantastic time.
I mean, just the moment that we leave the hotel every day, we completely forget about any problems we have here and just start having a much better time. The sun comes out, our skin clears, my hair grows back, the birds are singing.
I dropped 40 pounds.
So definitely super excited to go again. Next year if we can swing it, definitely the year after that. Big takeaways for the big lessons learned for next time. Different hotel, closer hotel, so probably like the Marriott.
There's a perfectly acceptable Marriott right there next to where the hall is.
It's like an actual block away from the hall.
And I've seen videos of this convention of Magic Fest Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's that same hall every time.
Yeah.
So we'll just do that next time.
At least 2 rooms, so that way at bare minimum we just stuff all the noisy sleepers into one room and then everybody else into the other.
Or like, comfortable carpet at the very, very least.
Yes, something.
Something with pillows and shit.
But 2 rooms for sure. Definitely 2 rooms. And I think those were like the big 2 like hotel takeaways. I think for next time I'm gonna try and bring a more competitively viable pauper deck. See if I can't perform a little bit better.
And we'll be more practiced.
It's true.
We had a very limited amount of time to prepare for this, and a lot of that time was taken up by responsibilities such as work.
Yeah, like
other adult things.
Yeah, like we did 2 different sealed events for Crimson Vow, which was the first 2 times I had done anything with Crimson Vow.
And the second and third times I did anything with Crimson Vow.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, it came out Friday. You
It's
can't
true.
prepare for that.
It's true. So, literally having basically no knowledge of the set whatsoever and then jumping right into a competitive event. But next time around, we're going to try and study up, bone up a little bit more on the most recent set. I'm going to bring a more competitively viable deck than Wall Combo. Not that Wall Combo wasn't fun, but I did not find as much success with it as I was hoping to get.
Hey, but the winner of the event was a Gruul aggro deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be the Dimir Fairies.
Me too. Honestly, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But events like this are not where you go and experience established decks. It's where new decks are built.
It's true. It's true. But it was a lot of fun. Super excited for next time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lots of lessons learned this time around. Very eager to do it again.
Oh yeah, totally.
So as for the rest of this trip, I've got about... As for the rest of the trip, I've got about 3 hours until I have to head out for the airport, which it's a little funky. I leave before Ed does, but I get home after he does. Because I have a 3-hour flight at 6 a.m. To Denver, Colorado, and then I have a 13-hour layover before a 2.5-hour flight to Seattle. So I got some family up in the Denver area that I'm going to spend the day with, and then head home from there. Ed, you've got.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
Once my flight is at 3 or like 2:45. Checkout's at 11. I'll be here for that. Once I'm gonna check out and then just go directly to the airport. Because I just got the message that says, hey, there might be a little delay with the TSA check.
Yeah, I got 2 texts from TSA.
So they want me there early, so I'll oblige. And that'll be the end of the trip.
Yep.
I believe this is essentially the end of the trip here.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more vlogging in Denver when I see the thing to do in Denver.
For me, I'm just going to probably stick with what I've got. I think this was a perfect way to end my edit of this vlog.
Yeah. I may throw in the Denver thing as like a postscript to the whole thing.
Yeah. But when I hit that airport, it's going to be the same airport you saw, into the same plane you saw, into the same airport you saw at Oakland, and I'm just going to drive home.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can get some sleep.
All right, well, that's a wrap on MTG Vegas 2021.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching if you stuck around this far.